I tell y'all, man, woo, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Um, um, LaQuentin Williams, hey man, how you doing, bro? Landon here, always on time, man. Um, the Legend series, man. J.T. Collier, the real deal, the real deal. Um, I'm going to get into this piece this morning, and J.Bo in a little bit, he's gonna come in. Jump right off in with me today. We're gonna continue our discussion on various dogs and various bloodlines. We left off with Boomerang, and like I say, I got 2 hours in, but I was picked up after 2 hours and 3 minutes. Game. Didn't come on yesterday. Took the day off. Enjoyed the day with my sister. Now I'm back today with another edition. Where is that right now? Going Game Magazine, baby. Better believe it. Many of y'all, looked at the thumbnail. I dug into the archives, talking about J.T. Collier a little bit this morning. Great man. Many of you may not be familiar to this legend, but a legend he is indeed. We speak a lot about, when we're talking about putting up numbers, consistent numbers with dogs. A lot of time, first person come to your mind, in modern time, we think of the rebel, we think of Victor, we think of Don Mayfield, we think of Robert Lim. To be able to come into a sport such as this from a historical standpoint, to come into a sport like this, to be recognized, to be respected, and to compete at a high level, put a lot of miles on your car, and do the things that some of these great men that I have named have done. You have to have a fair amount, of knowledge and know-how, when it comes to these hounds. And I got a piece right here that I want to share with the chat on J.T. Collier. And he's in the edition of the Volume 4, January-December edition, 1956 of the Your Friend of Mine, and I got the piece right here. But first, before I go into this, man, let me all respect, let me greet the chat. Paris Jackson, my bad. Let me go up to the top. Go up to the top. LaQuentin Williams, doing a great job, man, on your moderation. I appreciate you, man. In the future, I just don't want to load my channel up with a bunch of moderators where, the average viewer come on, all they see is a bunch of blue pipe ridges by your name. If I, invite someone in, to help me out, you can't be impartial. You can't be impartial. Dealing with we talking zero tolerance. Um, YouTube, I get emails as a curator and a content creator. I get emails, and they get more and more advanced. You know, I can use a crutch and go into my YouTube studio and just type in keywords, banned words, keywords. And if I load that box up with keywords, no matter what you type, no matter how many email addresses the person changes to come back as another person, the language never changes, and the comments won't go through. That, there's zero tolerance with that, because in the recent past, recent, there's been a lot of bad things, going down, as far as, um, YouTubers and the bullying, the threats, and stuff like that. So with that, I appreciate you doing a good job of Quentin Williams. I haven't seen Melvin Brown yet, but he won't be long popping up. Landon Hill. Landon Hill. Yeah, man, I tell you, I appreciate you too, man. Just from the knowledge, that, oh man, while I'm speaking, I was going to our private chat, and even in the small group chat that I got, on the side, on my Telegram, but in me and your private chat, bro, you have presented me, and really reminded me of, according to my studies and, and my experiences, man, the way you just went to breaking everything down, and when you went to talking about genetics and everything, and bro, you're a sharp brother. You're a sharp brother, man. And I appreciate you sharing everything that you get with me, bro. Yeah, that's real, man. You're a sharp guy. Um, Bill Bitzler. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Good grand rising. Ain't nobody crying around here. Ain't nobody mourning around here. But yeah, Bill. Respect. Salute to you. T Diddy, man. How you doing, man? What's good? Hey, T Diddy. T Diddy, listen. You know, I wouldn't be sitting here today if it weren't for guys like him, Earl Tudor, Floyd Boudreaux, a lot of them guys, man. Don Mayfield, um, you name the list goes on, man. Bob Wallace, man, you just name it. The Rebel, STP. I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for guys like that today. I really wouldn't. Being able to, talk the way I talk. I wouldn't have the dogs that I had today if it wasn't for, legendary men like them. For real. Legendary men like them. You wouldn't have the dogs. You wouldn't even have access to the dogs if it wasn't for these men, you know. So, with all due respect, man, yeah. Oh yeah, he damn sure did. See, this is the thing. We sit and talk dogs, and we quick to just, we drop names. Ooh, we throw names out there, and just expect the stuff to stand up. And hey, all due respect, man, to Earl Tudor, he was that dude too. But see, for everybody in this game, there was always somebody. You know what I'm saying? For Danny Burton, you had Corey Dickinson, back and forth, back and forth. For Earl Tudor, J.T. Collier. J.T. Collier was his Joker, his Batman, but didn't even play. So let me go on down the chat again. Just call me sir. Everything good, man. Derek, peace, 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 peace and respect, bro. What's up? Who else we got? Lay Marshall, man. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Now, being said, oh yeah, I know it may. Damn, I know it may slow down my phone. Storage running out. It's a lot of storage in this phone. A lot of storage, but needless to say, we're gonna get into it, man, and we're gonna bring J.Bo on, man, and we're gonna rock out. We're gonna rock out. We're gonna rock out, man. You tell you, we're gonna rock out and tell, y'all pick up, I pick up, one of the two. You ain't calling no draws a day. This issue of Pit Dogs, brings you a little write-up on one of our present day pit dog men, a man who we all have learned to know through his handling of the last two conventions, okay? And his consistent winnings in pitting his own dogs. Pitting his own dogs, okay? And then it goes on to say, J.T.Collier was born in Leon County, Texas, February 10th, 1908. He spent most of his time in the oil field work, in the drilling department and in the production department. J.T. claims that he owned his first pit bull terrier in 1921 in Duncan, Oklahoma, where he finished high school. He states that he reckoned he has won at least 90% of all the fights he engaged in. See, 90%. He states that he reckoned that he won 90% of all the fights that he engaged in, and just sitting having a conversation with him, he didn't say that as he didn't say that as a boast or as a brag. Somebody had to ask him that question. And he just figured it out. He just threw that number out there. I figure I probably won about 90%, like it wasn't nothing. And then it goes on to say all of his fights, okay, that he has engaged in the past 15 years. He claims to have won as high as 5 fights at one convention, several times, 3 fights in a row. Not all of these matches were under his name, however, so don't try looking them up. He figures that he has fought more dogs than any man living in the past 15 years, or more dogs than any man living has fought during a 15-year period. He claims that he has traveled more miles following the game than any other man. JT claims to have beaten some of the top dogs in the USA, and he is hoping to match against the top dog in Cuba soon, the Willie Lingo dog. He writes that he has 3 principal ways of working a dog, using one plan more than the others. One of these plans he hopes to outline in a book that he is writing. Oh boy, I wish I had access to that book, if he ever did write the book. Collier states that his longest contest was 2 hours and 45 minutes in Tyler, Texas, against Charlie Phillips. Jim Williams worked the Phillips dog, handled and refereed also in Timekeeper in 1940. He goes on to state that he has met Jim Williams 3 times in the pit, winning all 3 matches. Met Earl Tudor in 1947 at an Oklahoma location, 42-pound tops. JT won in 1 hour and 54 minutes. This, he claims, was one of the greatest fights of all time. Collier using his Big Sandy, Tudor using his Blondie. If y'all remember Tudor's Blondie, okay. At present, JT is holding forth on the Okeechobee Road, northwestern Hialeah, Florida, fighting the cockroaches, ants, scorpions, flies, mosquitoes, gnats, and snakes. But he is getting to swim every day, enjoying the summer weather, while here in the north are going through sub-freezing temperatures. Okay. Here's one for the book. Collier migrated to the October convention this past fall with a 4-door sedan in and on which were his wearing apparel, his bed linen, cooking utensils, wife and son, and 8 dogs. 8 dogs. He then went back to Florida in the same manner, carrying this time 10 dogs. Figure it out for yourself. And they were pit dogs too, not staffs. Wherever there's a match in the east or south or Midwest, JT will be there, characterized by that hat. He always wore that like the big Panama hat, like the big dumb stupid looking fedora, that he always wore. Big hat, Same hat that he got on the thumbnail. Everywhere you went, you see him. And some of the photos that he has here, it's saying he's always clowning. Always clowning. JT is always right in there. As far as his dog handling, the pit dog handling skills. It everything. He made fun out of everything. And this ties into. I spoke about it the other day. I think before I ended my broadcast or somewhere during my broadcast, and I was saying, hey, look, man, what good is it? What good is it for you to know how to condition a dog? What good is it for you to know how to empty a dog out? What good is it for you to know how to set up a chain spot for your dog? What good is it for you to know how to build pins? What good is it for you to know how to do any aspect of the game? What good is it for you to know how to handle the dog? What good is it you know how to treat your yard? What good is it for you to know how to do anything with these dogs if they're not happy? See, if not happy, and I'm just sitting back looking. I'm just sitting back looking, and I'm sitting back and listening, and I'm sitting back assimilating information. And when I assimilate information, I take that information and come to my own conclusion. And like I say, for anybody that knew this man of his time, this man had fun in the box, but he was serious at the same time. And all this coincides with a happy dog enjoying what he's doing. And if your dogs ain't happy, man, I promise you, man, you got problems. You're going to have major problems down the road. A lot of major sad disappointments if you don't know how to keep a dog happy. And that was probably his most incumbent secret to the success that he had, with these dogs. Putting miles in, going anywhere, loading up everything. Who does that? Who does that? I'm not, well, you will never find that in these days and time because, laws and times have changed. But as far, when you speaking of from a historical standpoint, you have a man, him, his wife, his son, anywhere from 8 to 10 dogs in a vehicle, hitting the road, picking up, moving, and well respected dog, man. Well respected. Matter of fact, here's some it's right here, a couple of photos right here, him in action, and everything. I'm telling you, everything about you is the man. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, man. Anybody can't sit here and talk to you about a dog like that because once you understand the true relationship between a man and his dog, this is separate from sport. Just a man and his dog, the relationship and the connection that you have, with your dog from a spiritual standpoint. Okay, it carries all the way over into any activity that you and him is involved with. I'm telling you, man, 9 times out of 10, man, if you're a piece of crap, man, in the end, man, your yard gonna speak for yourself. Your yard speaks volumes. A man, you walk on a man's dog yard, his yard, speaks volumes for the man. Same way when you walk into a woman's house. We say this all the time. Nobody want to walk in nobody want to be with a woman with a dirty house. When you walk when you walk into a chick house, first thing you're doing, you're looking around and you just trying to see how much order everything's in. And this says a lot about her, Same thing with the man and the dogs, you just have to have a certain moral character, a moral upstanding, to even be successful, with these dogs. And J.T. Collier, his record shows, his record shows, his track record does show. We could say Don Mayfield, yeah, Don Mayfield did his thing. We didn't do it nowhere on the level that this guy here did, that this man here did it. J.T. Collier. True indeed, was that dude. True indeed, a fact, a legend. I tell you, man, it's I like this. I like. Matter of fact, this is one good read right here. There's so much reading in this right here. There's some reports in it, but the narrative of this particular edition right here, for those who collect game dog memorabilia, this is a must have. This is a must have. And guess what? I have it, and we'll keep it. And we'll keep it. But there's a lot of stories, of great men just like him. And within the stories, man, I learned and I see where a lot of the stuff, as far as the art, of just owning a dog, raising a dog, campaigning a dog, and matching dogs, a lot of that stuff was lost. A lot of it was lost. And this is where I come in. This is where I come in. I got my push broom, I got my dustpan, trying to help clean things up. Just trying to help clean things up a little bit. And just you have to have some type of example, to be successful with the dogs. Some type of example, some type of positive example. When you look at it from a historical standpoint, and you study some of the older men, that did it back in the day, whether they be white or whether they be black, they still held a substantial amount of respect amongst their peers. They did. They always had that mutual respect for their peers and their admiration, not just because of the dogs that they had and the things that they accomplished with the dogs, but just because of how they were as men. You go into any publication, any book, you can read the Kobe book, you read Ed Farron book, you read the Crenshaw book, the Frank Rocker book, any Gary Hammond book, true enough, they talk about the dogs, but there's always 3 or 4, influencers, legends, older dog men, that they always give a brief synopsis or biography of, man, and they talk about them just just how they were as men. And then they always went to the dogs, but they addressed the character of the man first, upright and upstanding character. They always upheld that, and that's very important. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. You have to have character, man. You have to have character. You have to have character. You have to have character. And as I think, ninth grade, 8th grade, junior high football. Yeah, I was an athlete, real fast, jumped high and did everything. But the coach didn't care nothing about that. His first meeting in any locker room, I don't care what sport you played. The first meeting or the first discussion that a team has with a coach, he's gonna tell you how the importance of character. The importance of character. You got to have character to succeed. Character in life, away from the dogs. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to everybody. And I promise you, if you want to be successful, man, that there's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way to do things. Plain and simple as that. So where Melvin Brown at this morning? Melvin must be still asleep. Okay. Mario McLaurin, Grand Rising, man. Hey, Yeah, I had a better day. You know, like I say, we all have our ups and downs. Yeah, I had a better day. I'm just hoping you having a better day. Just you having a better day, brother, for real. I'm hoping you having a better day. Um, yeah, for real, zero tolerance, zero tolerance. You're gonna get bounced up out of here. You're gonna get bounced up out. Matter of fact, I was just thinking about that, man. Um, one second. Before I go any further, where is it at? I don't want to. Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. Want to see it? Like I try to tell you when you're talking about character. See, this is character right here. This is character right here. Um, yeah, it's like that today. Out of there, out of there, out of there, out of there. My spider senses go to tingling, man. Something ain't right. Out of there. What Melvin them won't do, Pro has no problem doing it. Pro has no problem doing it. You going over there with Said May Sports at and hang out, with the manicured Michael Myers dogs that he got. The pretty manicured the Michael Myers dogs that Said May got. Go over there hang out with him. Probably the only time you seen the dog between his legs when he was worming them out. Other than that, nothing. But yeah, you hang out over there, Tyrene. Yeah, because I already see it coming. Nip it in the bud. Out of him. Don't even play. See, one subscriber gone. I did that. He didn't unsubscribe. I unsubscribed him. Out of him. Bama goes. What's up, bro? True indeed. You is that guy. Hey man, I got something for you guys this morning, man. We're gonna continue our legend series, man, and going. Oh yeah. Let me say this before I start. I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all a receipt. Not a negative receipt. This is a good receipt, a positive receipt. But anybody business ain't everybody business, right? Let me show you something. Let you know I don't be sleeping on my game. It's just that I feel like everybody don't deserve to know everything. Simple. Where's it at? Mm, 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 mm. Where is it at? Okay. Now. No. I got to go. Yeah. Let me go to my Telegram real quick. Now. Bam. Now. Okay. Now. Hey, Bama Ghost, why you listening? That was a mean little piece I shot you last night, wasn't it? That was a mean piece I shot you. Now, where is it at? Where is it at? Okay, where is it at? I'm going to show y'all something. Just a little receipt. Just a little small receipt, man. But I'm going to tell you, man, anybody business ain't everybody business. Okay, I go on back here then. I just, this is what I do. Y'all check this out. Just a little receipt that I got that I keep. It's I got a whole bunch of stuff just like this in my phone, man. That hey, where is that? All right, I'm gonna open it up when I do. See, I got this here. Okay, look. I got this right here. Way before a lot of people had it, just didn't say nothing about it. I only told like 2 or 3 people. And the reason why I told only like 2, maybe 3, 4 people is because I'm just really actually trying to protect the game. Because look, them peddlers get a whiff of this right here. When them peddlers get a whiff of this right here, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You start looking for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 puppies. Yeah. Down the line, 15, 20 years down the line, they done really did a quadruple flip up on straw. 10, 15, $20,000 straw. I've been had this. I just didn't feel like everybody need to know it. See, I've been had this. I've been had it. See, I've been had that. See, I've been had it. Well, bro, why you ain't tell us? Look, everybody ain't supposed to know this type of stuff. They not. See, look, I've been had it. See, look, hold up. Matter of fact, the whole roster, that's it. Yeah. See, I've been had that. I've been had that. See what I'm talking about? I've been had that. See, I've been had that shit. I've been had it. It got so much stuff just like it. So much. But it is not just everything out there just for the public like that. There, man. I'm not geared to the public, but yeah, y'all got it now. So shit, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm not responsible for getting it to you, but yeah, y'all got it. But let me just let you know, I've been had it. It's in information just like this fly across my desk every single day. So I just have to sit back and assimilate what I want to release or what I want to withhold for only a select few. You know, and the select few that I told about it, man, they already done made their moves and boom, it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that I do. You know, not just in terms of the work that I do when I'm sitting here in front of y'all, in front of this computer screen. Listen, man, I tell you, I do this stuff here alone, man, right? I do this with no help. And I will sit here for an hour, 2 hours, anywhere up to 8 to 10 hours. And do this right here every day. And then when I get off, when I could think I could just get off, get me a cool sip of water, and relax, guess what? I clock in for a second shift. This here, off the chain, jumping, off the chain. So my work, man, I tell you, man, a coveted rest day for me, man. I swear to God, man. You know, I cherish my rest day. I cherish my rest day. My work is never done. And anybody, and a lot of guys in this chat, they already know. They'll tell you. They can vouch for it. Even on my rest days, it's not really rest days. I don't get no rest. I don't. Especially when, you know, I got to love doing what I do. You know, I got to have love for the breed. I got to have love for the dog and respect for the men that's doing it. You know, respect for the men that's doing it. If you're doing right by the dogs and by the people, you know, that you're dealing with, yeah, I got all the respect in the world for you. You know, so a lot of time, you know, from just a historical standpoint, you know, as far as Pro and Game Magazine, y'all hear me talk, you know, y'all hear me snapping, you know, hey, I'm not racist. I'm not, you know, when you sit there and you hear me talk, when you hear me say nigga, don't get mad when you hear me say nigga. So don't get mad when you hear me say cracker. This is just how we talk. This is just how pro talk. You know, it is what it is. You know, straight up. Yeah, you gonna get mad. You don't get mad when I say nigga and use the N word. You know, in and out throughout my conversation. And my vocabulary is very eloquent. If I want, you know, and I do. You know, I do have the gift of gab, and I do have the gift of eloquent speech, you know, when the time permits. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when the time comes, you know, just and get down to the dirt, man, and we go, hey, I speak in your language. I speak in your language, have no problem speaking in it. So don't take it personal. Don't take it personal when I sit here and call you a cracker. Don't sit here and take it personal when I call you a nigga. You know, because some black guys don't even like to be called nigga. But hey, it is what it is, you know. But that's what I do. Like I say, let me pull this up. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all right here, man. There's just so much stuff, man. Pelican Bay, man. Yeah, hell yeah. Ooh. I got to figure out how I got to structure this. What I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it right now, but it's something good. Gave me good information. You know, me and Pelican Bay recently on the back street, we was swapping information. He been coming to me, for certain information, and hey, I've been coming to him. But he dropped a bomb on me, and I happened to look down at my text the other day, and I guess it was after one of my shows, and I was talking about, matter of fact, I was talking about Mr. Dickinson, Mr. Court, Texas Iron Man. I was speaking about him. And Pelican Bay came back and dropped the real leaker on me, dropped the real leaker on me. It going back to the Champion Glenn situation, and Toby, Glenn and Toby. But like I say, when you're dealing with a timeline, there's only so much stuff you can say, man, because hey, this ain't 1954. This is 2022. So those that know, some of the guys I spoke with, on the back street and told them about it, man, they know. Y'all want to know too, but it's gonna be I got to restructure it, and what I gonna do, I'm gonna just mix it in with the pages, man. I'm gonna just mix it in with the pages as I flip these pages, and y'all gonna get it, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, it don't pay to cheat a lot. Don't pay to cheat. It come back on you. Don't pay to cheat. That's all I got to say. Don't pay to cheat. Mario, how you doing, Tina? How you doing, ma'am? How you doing? Welcome back to the chat. Yeah, they always asking about you, Miss Tina. They always ask about you. When you go in when you go MIA sometime, the whole chat, yeah, they think about you. I think about you a lot too. Let me see what she say before I get ready to call my friend up. Before I call my friend up. Tina Lowell said, too bad. It ain't 1954. The cars would be a lot better. The gas would be a lot cheaper. A White Castle cheeseburger, it'd be like 7 cents, and we all be a hell of a lot happier because Joe Biden would be what? Far from president. Wow. Guess what, Miss Lowell? Salute, and I respect what you just said. Guess what? Away from the dogs, you just spoke volumes that went over a whole lot of heads, but guess what? I see where you're coming from. This came in the app. My niece ordered this Santico thermal cup from Amazon for me. I go to the freezer, I fill my cup up with ice, and screw the lid on it. Run out the door. My cup sat there on that counter for 18 hours. I go to get me some water. I screw the lid off. I look in. The ice look like it never even melted. Real good cup. Very good cup. While we at it, we're gonna see what's going on with old friend J.Bo.
I'm sorry, but the person you...
Hold up. It does that. Open phone. Well, I tell you, man, Okay.
Sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
See?
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Hey, man. J.Bo. Okay, just a second. Let me take this off. I got you. Hello? Okay, just a second. Let me redo this right here real quick, Jay. Let me do this again. Just a second. I got my Bluetooth on. Okay. I got you. Okay, now.
Sorry you were having trouble.
J.Bo.
Try again later. Goodbye.
Okay. J.Bo.
Hey, now.
Welcome to the chat.
Hey.
Still in continuance of the Legend series.
Hey, now.
And continue. You can hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The chat can hear y'all. So I don't know what it got in it, what this cup got in it, but look, it's a real good cup, and don't want nothing melt. And if you put anything hot in it, it's gonna be hot. Yeah. You know, I did my little piece. You know, talking about J.T. Collier. Man had a mean track record, man, back in the day, you know, and you know, some of these guys, some of the pit bull historians, you know, the collectors, the guys who collect the books and the memorabilia. And I know you got a mean collection of stuff yourself too, don't you?
Yeah. I just didn't know a black man could be called president.
Yeah, man. You know, it just came through the grapevine, man. You know, people spewing venom, just spewing venom at me. But I already know what it is, man. You know, me, like I say,
I think hatred and prejudice is two different things.
Hatred and prejudice is two different things. That's fact.
I think they're defined differently.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because I remember when we came up, the whole world was prejudice. And on the people on the white side that was friendly with you, it was the ones that you were spending your money with. And at the same time, if you weren't spending no money with them, they wouldn't even fucking speak to you, man. They wouldn't even allow you in no venues. They wouldn't even allow that you standing next to them unless you were spending money with them. And once you were spending money with them, well, they're some of the best people that you ever wanted to know. In your face. And that ain't calling no names. I'm talking about all of them. From the famous names to nobody, to the nobodies like myself.
You had to buy your way in.
So the world, so it ain't you, my nigga. If the world was built like that. I watched that beer show last night with him and Robert Smith. I just wanted to see who Robert Smith was, you know. But why wasn't he talking to a black man last night? You ever seen a black man on this show come face to face live?
I really haven't watched it that much, but I might have watched like 6 of his shows, 7 of his shows, you know, in the last year, you know. But no, I haven't.
I can't hear you too good.
I might have seen maybe 6 or 7 of his shows in the last year. I haven't seen any, you know. Not me. I haven't seen any. No, I haven't. I haven't.
I might have seen maybe 4 since I started looking at it every now and then. I hadn't seen one on there yet.
Yeah,
I didn't give a shout out.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a lot of that. But actually, you know, I have to be in a position where I really, really, really ain't got nothing to do to even just click and just sit there and watch. But the CPU rate, the click-through rate with me is relatively short. You know, relatively short. You know, I just can't. I know I can't. I mean, yeah. For the as far as my thirst for knowledge, my thirst for learning, my thirst for understanding, it'd be torture for me to sit there like that. I haven't been that consistent, you know. And I subscribe. You know, matter of fact, I was a member. And that was just like that. I swear that's the worst $5 I ever spent because I was hardly ever there. Showed a few pedigrees, yada yada yada. You know, talk, but I just couldn't know. No, I wasn't there. I wasn't that consistent as far as being there to even see, any of us on there, live, face to face. You know, no, I never seen it, J.Bo. I never seen it.
I remember some people before they died, or when the time that they died, I was some of some older white men that we were real friends, we were real friendly when they died, because a lot of people in the area were kind of buying dogs from them, so they kind of made them friendly with you. I used to go by his house. He was kind of old. Wasn't kind of old, he was old. And we used to help him out a little bit. We used to bring him a bag of dog food every now and then, help him out a little bit because he was cool as a motherfucker. He had that nigger stuff back in the day. Because he used to say it in our fucking face. It's nigger dogs, I used to sit at his table and eat supper with him. Him, his wife, his son. We have good conversations. But then one day I was thinking about it, Doug. I remember when I was like 13 or 14 or 15, something like that. My partner had the Grand Champion Smoke Dog, and they used to fucking hate that son of a bitch because they couldn't beat it. But I remember I used to go into their rollouts. I probably was the only black person there because my partner went there for the mystery part of it, of trying to hook something. So I used to sit around, bro, and sit around and pit and watch him do their things. And I remember him, the same guy that I was just telling you about, come in with his chair and his dogs, and he done his thing, and he had some good fucking dogs, man. And I remember asking him how the dog was bred. He wouldn't even fucking talk to me, man. He wouldn't even look at my fucking face. I probably had to pay him $40 for him to spit on me. That's the way he handled me, bro. I'm talking about he didn't even acknowledge I was even in there when I was talking to him, bro. He wouldn't even, But to see him 30, 40 years later when people were spending money with him, it made him friendly, And it kind of made me think, bro, that's how all of them were back then, dog. I hate to say shit like that because I met some real good people, like Mississippi Hot and his wife, Michelle, or some of the best people you could ever meet in your life, dog. And when you called his name, you wouldn't even mention that he was white. Because it wasn't about you spending money with him. It was about the dogs, Man, let me stay in this fucking house, dog. Well, around his family with his kids. And we got high and shit. And he had never seen me before in his fucking life. Because he was friends with one of my partners. And he never asked us for shit. And he always told us, if you got something, come up here and I'll beat your ass. It's people like that that make me even to get into this kind of topic, though, because I'm friends with a couple people, real friends, and you wouldn't know they was white until you see them. The way I talk about them, because they're just that good of people, But at the same time,
why?
they know who you're talking to. People hate the motherfucker just as much as they hate the Klan.
You know, and this is my stand. You know what, J.Bo? And see, and this is what I explain. You know, look, I don't pick faces. I don't pick faces. You know.
Well, I remember, and I ain't talking about no motherfucking in the slave days. I'm talking about in the motherfucking 90s, early 2000s. Everything was at their spots. Everything was controlled by them. All the great dogs that was a knowledge were from them. All the magazines, all the knowledge was from them. You had to. Your dog wasn't shit unless they acknowledged it, and then they were rather than acknowledge the dogs unless they were from them. So that's the way the world was, folks. I ain't hating on it, but that's the way it was. You know, you go to a match when it's black people, it got a whole different feel. You know, it'd be like a party, you know. But when you go into, I used to go into white people. I never really went into too many black people. And it was a whole different atmosphere, dog. It was violent almost, the atmosphere. It was actually a whole race against a whole race. That's the way it used to feel.
Okay. Word list. 1 minute. Let me see something real quick. Let me check this comment out real quick. This is lady's comment right here. You know, that's right. Hey, look, Landon Hill, you know, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, Landon Hill say, you know, using a position or status to hold another back. We have never been in position. See, this, you know, I came into this right here. You know, just like that the dog that prospect that you recently got, the end of y'all recently got, that prospect that you recently got, Melvin Brown, you know, getting them from ghosts, you know what I'm saying? Taking them on your yard, screaming at every dog on the chain. See what I'm saying? That's me. See? Screaming at every dog on the chain. And pick no faces. You know, I go hard, man. I go hard when I do this. And I do it by myself. And then when I get into my squabbles, I squabble by myself. I ain't got a team. I ain't got nobody to bring into the booth to help me squabble, to help me do what I do. I do what I do, you know, and I just, flip the page and we just move on by myself. I do that, you know. Cold Mountain Bulldogs, man. Welcome to the chat, man. But, you know, J.Bo, just like TDD say, man, you're a truth teller. You know, and you know, and I love your spirit, man. I love your spirit, and you know, and I respect your knowledge of the game. You know, you my Ed Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know, am I racist? Yeah. Am I racist? But listen.
Well, everybody is racist, dog. Because you know, everybody got different shit that they fuck with. They got different shit that they do. You know, the world's racist. Everybody is racist.
Yeah, but listen.
But hatred is a different thing.
Yeah, hatred is a different thing, right? Right, it is.
Yeah, hatred is. I remember I used to be partners with Boris Kemp. The same white guy I just was talking about, Mr. Leslie Howell. That's the guy I was talking about. Well, his nephew was Boris Kemp. So we were friends with Boris. He was a real cool dude, bro. But we couldn't go around him or around his house because his daddy didn't like niggas. And he'll physically don't to my house to fucking with them niggas, you know, and he could say it in our face, bro. You know, it didn't hurt me or nothing, you know. That just it is what it is, you know. He'd tell dad gone in the house and he'll come back out with his fucking shotgun and shit. It's just the way it was, you know. You know, and my partner was a great dog, man. He beat Ken Allen and shit. He was master at the Bobby Hall when he went to jail in Mexico. So it just wasn't a nobody motherfucker, you know. This dude was doing great things, you know, but it's just the world we come from, dog. Back River Kennels, with the Grand Champion Sport Dog. Boy, one of the best fucking people you ever want to meet in your life, bro. I'm talking about, you got to say, looking good, feeling good. But I never know him to be nobody but him. And you never mention that he was white. Because that's how good of a person he is, you know. You know, they got some real people out here, dog, in the game, you know, but when you get to talk about the percentages of them, dog, it's 10%. Just like they could say about us, you know, but they only befriend us, most of them, because we're spending money with them. And you spending money with me, dog, I kind of befriend you myself. So I have a whole lot of good shit to say about your ass if you helping me pay my bills. If I know I got something I want to get rid of, I could call you and count on you about you, or you know somebody that's going to get it from me.
That's right. That's right.
They kind of make you friendly, don't it?
Facts. I agree. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and then that ain't got nothing to even do with the dog. So we ain't even talking about the dog. This personality shit, you know, they take away from the dog.
I tell you, man.
We spending time talking about fucking this shit.
That's
when
right.
we could have been pulling pedigrees or talking about the dog.
That's right. That's right.
It's the beginning of this shit.
That's right, man. That's right, man. That's why I say,
around
man.
2000 teens, and the teens after the crack era made the other side a whole lot plainer than it was, bro. You know, these people now got it easy, bro. You got it. You just don't know how easy y'all got it, bro. But you couldn't just go buy no dog. You just couldn't buy no fucking puppy from nobody. Because they never let you see they fucking dogs to even know who was good. But they let you come to their place to roll your shit and match your shit. And the whole crowd come out. See, back in the day, bro, and I ain't talking about no fucking way back in the day, in the 90s.
You talking about in the 90s?
You couldn't stop me from coming to your show. Wasn't no fucking 3, 4, 5 to a side. If you match dogs and somebody else match dogs, I can go to any motherfucking show that I wanted to. You couldn't stop me from coming there because it was pay-per-view. If you didn't play, you didn't view. Well, I played, so you couldn't stop me from coming to your show. But what they did was, they do their dogs on Mondays and Tuesdays, and we'll do our dogs on Saturdays. So everybody there get a chance to look at yours.
Get that off there,
never
Melvin.
get a chance to,
block that.
To see their dogs. You'll never know who was great.
Block that.
Actually, you wouldn't even hear about them unless somebody trying to sell you something. So these people got it made today, bro. You can actually you could go on the internet and type up somebody's random pedigree and put it up and call somebody and just start talking.
Better believe it. Better believe it. You know,
yeah, but them motherfuckers tell us, you tell us, dog, they out of dogs. They don't even fuck the dogs no more. And they changed the number. But when we get there, and after we wash, the same motherfucker that told you that, referee. He's just as surprised as you are of seeing you there.
Facts. Most definitely, man. The other day, you know, before I got off the phone, we were talking about you went real in depth, you know, on the boomerang dogs, right? We were talking about the boomerang dog, and you was talking about you brought a lot to the attention now, not only to me, but to the chat. When you were dropping bombs, man.
Yeah, man, Wagon Stack used to have them big old black ass dogs, look like fucking muscle men.
Who that?
I'd say you had to take him in the dressing room to change clothes on them bitches to cut them. The Wagon Stacks.
The Wagon Stack.
The rawhide stuff. The rawhide, the champion rawhide stuff.
Champion rawhide stuff.
Them are some durable animals, man.
Wow.
Real doable. I'm talking about, man, it was like a spitting contest because actually they had no mouth either, you know, but you couldn't hurt one of them motherfuckers, man.
Wow.
A lot of them dogs went to New Orleans way when the people died. A lot of people in New Orleans had them dogs. A lot of black cats had them dogs. And they was winning with them too. They kind of crossed them into some of that Jeep stuff. Cobra Killers used to have them dogs more with that rawhide stuff.
Who?
KNS had some of that stuff. The guy that had Smoothie?
Kimsey Wood?
Yeah, KNS.
Oh, KNS. You say KNS.
Yeah, he crossed into some of the Bennett stuff and some of the rawhide stuff. They got some good dogs out of it to that Smoothie stuff.
I can't. He on the phone. I can't. He's on the phone. I can't. Catch me on another show. I can't. He's on the phone. Yeah. Old tough skinned dog, man. Damn.
Remember I told you, dog, we was in a whole fucking a war damn near when the whites against the blacks at church fund.
Say what?
I remember I told you I went into Airhead Kennel. It was a Mona that night. I don't know if there was a night I went into Airhead Kennel's champion Mona.
Yeah.
Of the time that we went into them bars and rain. Yeah. And one of the white guys reneged on a bet to one of the guys on the outside. And he was out loudly saying, just out loud out the blue, you know, it was quiet, wasn't nobody making no noise. He was like, I ain't paying you shit, such and such. And we like, who you talking to? And then he called my boy name out loud, said, I ain't paying you shit. We'll be getting the dog together from coming out the box, you know, and I walked outside. They had 40, 50 white people on one side, about 20 black people on the other side. People were busting bottle glasses. They had knives out. The fucking police was already at that dog. That escort was in that dog. And it was about to be one of them things like on TV, bro. Us against y'all. And I walked out the motherfucking box holding the dog, bro. And I didn't know what the fuck was really going on, you know, to see this. To see, you know, my partner broke that shit up, you know. I still don't know how the fuck he broke that shit up by himself, bro.
Oh, you talking about that time when all y'all was standing on one side and everybody else was on the other side that night? Or there was another...
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about people were busting bottles.
Yeah.
Broken glass in their hands, pipes, sticks. You know, a couple people had guns there, you know, but... And it really didn't have nothing to do with the dog thing, you know, bro. It was just that tension, you know.
Okay.
People who you thought was people who you were friendly with was over there hollering and screaming nigga louder than you was screaming nigga. And looked like that, and looked like it was you that they were coming after.
Right.
And I ain't talking about in the 90s, bro. I ain't talking about in the motherfucking back when we didn't really like each other. I'm talking about early 2000s.
Right.
This when this happened.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like I try to tell you, hey, but hey, that's that chitlin circuit shit. Only on the chitlin circuit. Only on the chitlin
So
circuit.
my partner had Grand Champion Smoke.
Right.
He beat Chester Melissa with it. He beat Red River Curry with him. He beat the Hill Boys with him. He beat Robert Ricard with him.
Right.
I kind of slipped some of them names. I was kind of young then, but also after they matched him 9 times, he lost to Diablo Sam. After he lost, he quit against Diablo Sam in 33 minutes. When my partner here was so big to where he had beat so many people. One dog, dude, he had one dog. He beat the world with just one dog.
Right.
He was in his bag, where they sucking him down till he matched his dog kiss weight. They sucking him down to 52 pounds into Diablo Sam. Diablo Sam literally made brothers to the Passe Buck. They're sucking him into his match, and him by knowing that he couldn't get smoked down to that weight. For the last week or so, he seen that he wasn't gonna make weight, so he starved him, bro. He starved him just to get him down. He came in, dog, and they brought Diablo Sam out of retirement because they couldn't find nobody to beat this motherfucker. So when it was over, he quit to Diablo Sam in 33 minutes. I'm talking about come cross halfway, stop.
Wasn't that what dog that was again? You just named?
It was Pee Wee's Grand Champion Smoke into Diablo Sam. Diablo Sam was little mate. Diablo Sam was little mate to the Positive Buster.
Grand Champion Smoke.
Yeah, I was like Pee Wee with no
Grand Champion Smoke.
Was even bred.
Oh, so it wouldn't be on the it wouldn't be on the they wouldn't have I wouldn't be able to pull the pedigree up on them, huh?
No, that Diablo Sam here.
Okay, okay, I got it.
Match that got him they mentioned was he beat Grand Champion Smoke.
Okay.
Look,
yes, sir.
He quit in 33 minutes. Flat. My boy didn't get rid of him. He said he knew what the problem was. So at that time, people didn't really. Actually, back in the days in the 90s, I had never seen either color. I never seen neither side, black or white. Cool. Look, the bitches used to quit. And you'll go to the show in 3 weeks and they'll be doing that bitch again. I never seen either side cool. My partner brought him back out, bro. And he brought him back out after losing to Diablo Sam. He beat Red River Curry in 255 when he brought him back to 65 pounds.
Diablo Sam was a opposite dog, man. Son of Buster, bred the Lopez's queen. Yeah.
That was a bad animal right there.
Yeah, I'm looking. And
they brought him out of retirement to go into sand, to go into smoke. Old man Anderson had him. And you see how prejudiced them motherfuckers were. Matter of fact, my first time I ever bet against underdog was against his son. I might have been 13 or 14. He probably was 9 or 10. Still remember to this day, dog. We bet $25.
See, this is the first.
That was the animal right there, bro. Say, bro, they used to breed that motherfucker, that tam dog. And hair used to be on your puppets longer than the motherfucking Labrador.
They used to breed who?
They used to breed that Diablo Sam dog, and the motherfucking dog used to come out with hair on them longer than fucking Labrador.
What? damn. I'm trying to say, I was talking like I was talking. I was I mentioned it brief, when I was talking about the other day when I was talking about Grand Champion Boomerang and OP that you had two type of boomerang dog. Now you had one with the hair was a little thicker, but you saying that the tough skin. So I understand what you're saying, but where you think all that hair come from? You talking about coming off these Diablo? Because I'm looking at how Diablo sound bred.
You could pat that hair like you had combed the bush.
I'm looking at the. I got his pedigree right here, man, and I don't see nothing in him that would even warrant. That's crazy. But like I say, it shit happens, man, and 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 you just sharing, you just coming from experience, from what you've seen. You talking about?
Yeah, when I seen a lot of dogs off of him too. That he didn't produce what he.
Wow.
About what he was, unless they kept it for themselves.
You mean they look more?
I remember that prime time kennels ended up with Sam, and I guess after they figured out that he couldn't make no more puppies, they gave him to Mr. Harrison Brown. I think what he was doing in that, and they gave him to him. That's some shit they gave him to the black man. As you know, he couldn't get nothing off the motherfucker.
Well, I mean, shit. That's what the Spaniards did with Barracuda. That's how, I mean, they seen all the genetic defects in Barracuda. The hair loss, the disproportionate front end, and all that. Yeah, this is how we ended up with the Barracuda dog. As great as a dog that Barracuda was, and as bad as he was. You know what I mean? Genetically, as far as like, in the stuff, the defects that, that he had within himself, they didn't want none of that. They gave it to us. But
hold on. So let me get back in.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so he quit to Diablo Sam. 33 minutes. It was in the journal. Now, this whole time that my partner that won seven matches, at the time that they come by his house and be fake ass friends with him, but they never turned in none of his match reports. But the time that y'all beat him, well, bam, the next journal come out. That's the first thing in the journal about how y'all beat Pee Wee Smoke. So they matched him again. He beat Red River Curry in 255. All right, well, he matched into Diablo Sam. They're going to have a rematch. Sam there brought Sam out of retirement the first time. So we were already saying that they wasn't about to bring that old ass dog back out the tank. The fuck, he was old as hell in.
You right.
So somewhere between them 6 weeks, Smoke broke the chain and jumped the wood fence, and the chain got hung in the fence, and he hung himself.
Oh, man!
So my partner let the other dudes in the hood take the match. And nobody thought that he was gonna win, Still, I thought Boxhead was gonna win, but it was better than giving up forfeit, So the 6 weeks came around, dog, and they let Boxhead down the road over there, and Darren was winning. Boxhead was winning, dog. He was gonna beat them bitches. It wasn't Sam. It was, I guess, one of his sons. He was gonna win, bro. You know what the motherfuckers did, bro?
What did they do?
They took a motherfucking cat and threw that bitch in the motherfucking box, dog. It was time for him to go. I guess it was gonna be one of them last times, like the scratch to win. They took a fucking cat, bro, and threw that bitch in the fucking box, dog. Everybody screamed fire, them bitches pulled guns and ran everybody the fuck out. Ain't nobody get paid. Hold on, man, dude.
Boy, I tell y'all, man. Hey, that J.Bo, I'm telling you, like me and many of y'all, man, I'm telling you, man, sit back and listen to this brother all
So a
day.
cat in the box, bro.
During the match.
During the match. I'm talking about scratch the win. And when the motherfuckers went to scratch the win, somebody throw the goddamn cat in the goddamn box. And everybody screamed fire. The whole side pulled guns and ran people the fuck out.
Somebody in the chat say the thicker the more somebody J.Bo.
Hey, dude, I call you back in 5 minutes.
Cool.
You heard me?
Yeah, okay.
I call you back in 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, okay, J.Bo. I'll be here. Oh man, yeah. uh, who said that? Where that? The thicker the tail, the badder the bulldog. The bushier the tail, the badder the bulldog. Shit. I'm gonna tell you one dog that had a real bushy ass tail. If anybody can remember the recent time, bushy. Matter of fact, who was the son of? Matter of fact, we should have a picture of him. Let me pull it up. He was a triple inbred son of Floyd, Chance Floyd, 2-time winner, 1-time loser. Where is it at? Let me see if his picture was planted all over. His picture was usually come accommodated with his pad. Let me see if it show the angle. That bitch, I'm telling you, man, you can make a paintbrush out that tail. You cut it off. Okay. Yes, sir. Let me see. Let's work. Yeah. Okay, y'all. There should be a picture here. Um, I wonder what that means. See, because I see I use Norton Safe Search, and it has. Okay, I go right here, man. Right here. Should have, let me see if it's pictures on here. Should have his picture. Bushy tail ass. Let me see. Oh man. Okay, let me see. Okay, no picture right here. So let me go back. Damn. Let me go back. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Oh, that's good. Damn. Boy, this here let me know. Wow. Let me see. Damn. Okay. It should be a picture right here. Okay. Safe. Yeah. Yeah, that Norton Safe Search, man. It's gonna let you know, but got a green check mark. Anything got a question mark by, you jumping on it on your own risk. I swear, Norton. That's that's my go-to. Oh man, damn, won't show it. But this one bushy tail dog right here, man. Usually the angle they showed when they had them advertised when mainline kennels had them. Uh, Paulie's Fire. Um, Paulie's Fire. He was a He was son of Gary Floyd. Gary Floyd, the dog that quit on all 4 feet, going in the big old tank. Bushy tail ass. Damn, got that picture. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's just not the look that's just not the look, you know, regardless how bad the Bulldog is, that's just not the look that's not the look that I'm looking for, man. You know, I'm not looking for that type of tail, man. Not in the dog, but hell, if the dog is happy and is doing everything that you bred it to do, you know, who cares? Yeah, picture, man. They ain't got that picture, man. It's a matter of fact, there should be another picture on here. Who is this? There'll be another picture on there with him. Okay. Damn, it's a little dark right here, but another picture is like you pull out some of your old gazettes, you'll see it. That tail right there. Oh man, I'm telling you, like you can paint your bathroom with his tail. You can paint your bathroom with his tail. You know, I understand. I see, you know, when you say bushy tail, but how bushy can a tail get? You know, to still be considered, you know, I mean, yeah, they ain't even play with this blood right here. They did get some winners off him though. These grandsons of Garrett Floyd, sons of Paulie Fire. See, they did the same thing with Fire to create Fire. You know, the same breeding pattern that they used to breed, you know, his father, Floyd. And I think at that was it. Let me go back real quick. I want to see something. Yes, most definitely. Mhm. Okay, go back. Oh man. Hmm. Um, hey, what I'm start? Where you want to start? No, I ain't don't want no cookies. Don't offer me no cookies. Um, yeah. Oh, damn. Yo.
Hey,
Okay, be back with J.Bo.
so Bird, I kind of heard the same kind of stories about Florida back in the day.
Say what now?
I kind of heard the same stories about Florida back in the day, but I didn't know there was big on them that ran.
Oh man, shoot, man, listen. Big old Rannon. Big old Rannon. You know, back in the day, big old Rannon. No, Big O ain't run Floyd. Big O didn't run Floyd. Octavia had Floyd. Big O had Tank.
That's big old, that's what they call
Yeah,
them. That's
yeah,
what they call them.
Big O had Tank. You know, Big O ran with the football player. See, he ran. Yeah.
I've seen him. I seen him. That champion Red Rocker dog.
Mm-hmm.
I seen Red Rocker make champion against Lil Magnum.
Hold up real quick. I want to see
We
something.
went down there for prime time. Went in the big O at Drizzle House. So I seen him do Nate Newton dog first against Drizzle. And I seen champion Red Rocker where he made champion and I go into
Hold up.
I think you went in the Drizzle too.
Champion Red who?
Red Rocker.
Okay.
They made me down from that knee edge, dog.
Got him right here. He coming up. Pull up right over here, man. Short red rocker. Champion shorts red rocker. Right here. Go in here.
That motherfucker gamma harder than they Newton did.
Listen, but you know, like I said, I was actually listening to the story of the interview that was, you know, done with you know, Coy, the Texas Iron Man, and he was saying that circle that you know, that big old, you know, and the back in the day, the Octavia guy, man, just Octavia himself, man, this dude would bet $10,000 on a cockroach race. It just wasn't dogs, you know. Playing tunk, $5,000 a hand, shit like that. There, you know, it just wasn't the dog. But and he the one that was actually you know, betting the money with Floyd. Matter of fact, for number two, Coy said that he matched into Floyd. Floyd beat him for number two. But he said, well, hell, on a down dog, Floyd was looking around for like 12 minutes. And then he went on to finish the job. That's when the football player went down to Crenshaw, get more dogs, you know, them big old Coy them go down there, they purchased Tank. And they looked at Tank in a row, and Coy right there pointed at Tank and said, hey, that's the dog right there to beat Floyd. So, hey, you know, Big O want to get back, you know, and Coy conditioned Tank, the Tank dog. See, the same Tank, the one that came, this same Tank I'm talking about, Big O's Tank, he beat Grand Champion Honky Tonk, 7-time winner. See, and then they agree, they hook it. Danny Burton conditioned Floyd for his third. Joe Chan was present there. He seen it with his own two. He seen it with his own two. You know, his dog. Stop cold, stand the line. Looking away, didn't even look the direction, didn't even look in Tank direction. You see, this is where the attention came from. It was like, you know, I was saying, I think I said it the other day, you know, they was on, somebody was on Schoolboys Garcia's Facebook page. And, you know, I guess it was, they were talking about Floyd, and they asked him a question. They were like, hey, Schoolboy, you know, Garrett's Floyd, Chan's Floyd, you know, he was a 2-time winner. If he's such a good dog, why did he never go for his third? And then somebody came in through the comments and say, ask Coy. Ask Coy. You know what I'm saying? And this fell in my hands. You know, that fell in my hand. And you know, it all makes sense.
I tell you what, there was some hell of a conditioners, bro. I don't know who he had conditioning them dogs, bro. But man, you know, if he conditioned them dogs, he's a hell of a conditioner, bro.
Which one?
Somebody a hell of a conditioner. I think the first one went like 221. And Red Rocker beat my son a Lil Mag. He beat Lil Magnum.
45 pounds, man. That dog 45. Red Rocker, I got his pedigree on the screen right now. Son of Meathead, bred the champion Smith Nico. 4-time winner, 1-time loser. Her name was Nico. No relation.
Yeah, he was a hell of a dog. Little red nose dog.
Yeah. I'm looking at him. Oh wow, man. That's something else, boy. Come on, man. Hey, let me ask you something, man, while we in here, man. Let me ask you something about this right here. Or anybody in the chat. Come on, y'all. Okay, Kenny Allen, Robert T. Was that dog a 12-time winner, 1-time loser? For real? He said the best dog that ever lived. Beat Holtzer, ADAP, 2-time winner. Different Box Champion Ninja, 4-time winner. Grand Champion Migraine, 5-time winner. And won a classic in 3 hours and 10 minutes over the devastating champion Gomez dog, 4-time winner. Lost to Tito's Champion Ninja, standing on all fours, not an ace. Wow. Robert, 12-time winner, 1-time loser. Okay. I just happened to just see him in this pedigree of Meathead, the top side of Red Rocker.
They had another dog down from Meathead. This, I don't know who's directly on Meathead, but Champion Buster. He beat Anaconda, 1-time winner. I think he might have lost his fourth one, but he was a hell of a little dog too.
Oh. You say Champion Buster? How many pages he got?
I think the last two don't.
Hold up. I'm looking for Buster right here. I see Champion. He had Hannibal. Sure. Champion Blind.
And he won one in church. Hiding out to make champion.
Okay. Wow. It's not. I'm not seeing it. I don't see him in the offspring list. Maybe they just didn't put it in there. Grand Champion David Shady Lady. That was another Shady Lady Grand Champion. And that was a different dog there too. Which it don't really talk about Kimmer. You know, matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, Norman Kimmer. You remember Kimmer's Macho?
Yeah, I remember some dogs down from Kimmer's Macho, but I know what you're talking about.
Matter of fact, that he had half ownership with Macho with Floyd Boudreaux. Boudreaux's Macho and Kimmer's Macho were the same dog.
Damn.
The exact same dog, half ownership. You know, and yeah, on 2 different yards.
I heard,
and bred 2,
I heard Kimmer didn't like him.
Like who? Floyd?
Macho.
Oh, Macho. You know what?
That dude was
That's
the hardest
crazy, man.
motherfucker on a dog in the world, bro.
God damn.
If you touched the motherfucking head, you was gone.
If you what?
Touch the head, you was gone.
Damn.
I had a couple of partners who went to see some of the dogs go.
That's
actually they ended up getting some dogs down from a boot camp.
Right.
They said hero motherfuckers, man. If you touch the head, they didn't want you. They said give a fuck how long you went, how bad you was. If you touch the fucking head, they just scarred at your motherfucking ass.
Damn. Oh man, hold up. My bad. What am I doing? Well, let me see something real quick. Okay, my camera at? Okay, well, damn. Let me see something. Oh, there it is. No wonder. Let me see. I got it. You know, I was talking, matter of fact, I was talking to OP about that, and he told me the exact same thing, when he was saying, that he was talking about Kimmer when he had Macho, and yeah, he was hard, man. Exact in those exact words what you said. Yeah, he was hard. Okay, there you go, Dat Man Brown. He said that Kimmer's Macho was Boudreaux's push rod. Boudreaux's push rod. He changed it to push rod, but it was Macho. And him and Norman Kimmer had half ownership in the dog.
Yeah, the way kind of way I heard it was the half on, they told him to come get that motherfucker or he was gonna get rid of that motherfucker.
Say what?
And he produced some damn good dogs now.
Damn right. Kim, matter of fact, yeah, he did. Damn.
I think that's Champion Cochise outside.
Look, hold up.
Macho.
Matter of fact, hold up. Yeah. Kimberly Macho. That's him right here. Okay. His son of Bullet son. Share screen. Y'all quit bickering, man. Y'all get it. But like I say, man, you know, hey, even family members, man, they argue like a lot sometimes, but in the end, you know, we all gonna still have a good day, man. Y'all behave, man. That's Kimmer's Macho right there, you know, and that man Brown, yeah, that man Brown say, but also known as Bujo's push rod. But like you say, but didn't you say Norman Kimmer and Floyd fell out for some reason, some odd reason or something like that? J.Bo?
Okay.
Norman Kimmer and Floyd, you know, they fell out for some odd reason, right?
I don't know if they fell out, but you remember my white partner was talking that time.
Oh, boy, man, boy. Ooh,
when Norman, let's say Norman called Floyd and told him he better come get that motherfucker. Because he was gonna get rid of that motherfucker. You know, them dogs fought the head and shit. You wasn't up to his standards, you went to the head. Ain't that some shit?
That's what I'm trying to say.
You got to have some hell of a fucking standards if a motherfucker go to their head.
Hold up.
Ain't your standard.
Damn. You know, just thinking about that, man, I'm like, wow. This going to the head. Everything that went to the head, he put dirt on.
He got rid of.
Damn. Ain't that something? Ooh. Ain't that something? Man, I'm telling you, man, we figure out something, man. We figure out something, you know, about these dogs, man, and then how we try to define what standards is, man. Look, a man's standards, man, is what he, you know, what I like is what I like, J.Bo, and what you like is what you like. But what we gonna see, I'm gonna bring whatever I like over the years of me building, and you're gonna bring whatever you like over your years of building, and we're gonna see who got the better dog.
Yeah, you know, 60% of people's standards are held by stuff you've seen from other people.
But listen, I'm gonna give you a sleeper on something. I'm gonna give you a sleeper on something. Check this out. SBO, you know, good brother in the chat, you know, he been across the pond over there. He been over there in Europe and been on those yards. And he said this right here. He said a lot of killers over there, you know, with their culling process, man. He said they just don't cull dogs. He said they cull styles too. They cull styles. They look.
They got to be somebody that got 100 dogs that could do that.
Man, shoot, that's what he said. He said, man, look, you know, he said they cull until they got consistent gut dogs. You know, if they culling consistent face dog or whatever they culling for. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they've been successful with it. They've been successful with it. And then here you go. You just reminded me, you know, when you dropped the jewel when you said that about Norman Kimmer. You know, a dog going to the anything went to the head or face. That's crazy.
They got rid of that shit.
Yeah. Well, I always understand, boy. I don't care what it is. human, dog, rat, gorilla, snake. But they say when that head go, that ass gonna go with it, ain't it?
Man, my partner said he had some motherfuckers that you stood up and clapped for. After that shit was over with, and he got rid of that motherfucker. Because it went to the head. He called that a coward ass move.
Wow.
Now you got that kind of standard. I mean, you got a yard full of dogs out there. But really, and most of everybody standard, you be kind of in your. You got 5, 6 dogs at the same weight. All of them are age. Well, you're gonna make yourself have a standard to just to curve your yard down a little bit. You got a man with 5, 6 dogs. Your standard is what it is what they are.
There you go, right there.
It's kind of hard holding a high ass standard with 5, 6 dogs or 3, 4 dogs. You got to kind of go with what the fuck you got. You got motherfucker got $100, goddamn it. Well, I guess the standard could be higher than everybody else.
Well, then you like, hey, we have to think in terms like this too. Also, J.Bo, like I say, the areas in past history, okay, the areas, the countries, the states, you know, the ones that call the hardest always gonna have the best dogs.
Yeah, I tell you what, we had dogs down from Cochise. We had the top side was Macho, and we had little mate brother to Shady Days Black Dog. What was his name? Lobo.
SBO, what's the average number of dogs them guys be having on their yards over there? Go ahead. What you were saying, J.Bo?
I'm saying we had some similar Macho grandsons or Macho dogs. The Shady Day dog, the black dog they had. We had the little mate brother to him this way, and I guess Cochise top side was Macho.
Wow.
And just looking at them dogs the way they were, and he held his standards as high as they did. You know, there was some high caliber dogs. They didn't carry much mouth though. They didn't have much mouth. There was some rough motherfuckers though. God damn, they were rough. They were doable too.
You talk about the macho dogs?
But
coming out.
Macho stuff?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, the bottom side of them was some snooty stuff. I think it bred Rouse Dibble.
Hold up, real quick.
To get that black dog, and that was some snooty stuff. And then the other stuff was some banjo stuff. Choo-choo.
Just a second. Let me look at something real quick.
And Choo-choo was down from banjo to champion Mona. So they had that carving stuff at the bottom of them.
Okay, now I'm back on Macho right here. 2-time winner. He ain't win but 2. But okay, now Kim's Macho, a direct son, offspring of Wallens Bulling son, 2-time winner, 1-time loser, bred the Arts Missy. Okay, Little May sister, the Davis Grand Champion Boomerang, 2-time winner, registered or married. This particular family dog, the bottom side,
King was the one that threw them dogs.
Huh?
Off of that King dog, off of Macho.
Let me see something real quick. I got a question. Man. Okay, now that's crazy. Bullet Son never earned this wrong.
I think Bullet is the best representative Eli dog that ever come through, dog.
That's crazy. He's not wrong.
Bullet's not only produced all those dogs in the top bitch, but it also produced Bobby Hall.
It's not up. boy. Ooh, the great bullet son.
Yeah, it produced Maurice Carver.
The great bullet son.
Yeah, he not only produced dogs, he produced fucking people too.
Wow. Go a little.
Bullets in the best representative of Eli Blood.
Go a little deeper, man. But he did produce people though, didn't
Yeah, he produced Bobby Hall.
he? Sure did. Bobby Bullet son Hall.
He produced Maurice Carver almost. You thought you was getting them Carver pistol dogs. You was getting that fucking bullets and shit.
And you know what? Just like you say, man, hey, you know, back in the day, you know, you said, hey, man, you ain't seen too many people cull no dogs.
And none of them cull no dogs.
You see a lot of great dogs.
I ain't never seen none of them cull no dogs.
You see a lot of dogs, some great, some just was good dogs. And you see 4-2 records, stuff like that there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Standards didn't get that high till around the 2000s or so.
Arch Missy, matter of fact, Champion Missy, Little May's sister, the Crenshaw's Champion G. She jumped the box in Canada. I think it was Canada. Just when she ended up in Canada, but yeah, she jumped the box. She jumped the box. And they came back and put her right back, you know, came back and did it again, you know, and she won.
Look at Romero's China girl. She jumped that bitch so much she was known as the known pit jumper.
Stop. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. God damn. Hold up. Wait a minute. Just a second. Hold up. Let me close this window. Wait a minute. You said Romero's, right?
Romero's China girl.
Only on Pro and Game magazine.
This ain't nothing. I'm calling her. They had a whole article about her in the journal saying that she was known as the known box jumper.
Romero's China girl. Daughter of China man.
I don't know what's so amazing. Her name or Romero didn't color.
China girl. Is she now? Let me ask you something. Did her and Frisco come in the same litter?
No, that's Frisco mama.
Yeah, that's right. Damn, that's right. Damn.
So they took Romero's China girl and bred the Frisco Little Maid brother, Curry China Tom. They quit in 33 minutes and got grand champion rags out of it.
Damn. Tom ain't even put her in the put. Who did they breed her to again?
China Tom.
They
which quit in 33 minutes, and they got grand champion rags out of it.
Well, I just go to grand champion rag. I go to grand champion. That's not, see, that's crazy. Hold up. That's crazy. See, now, let me go back to China girl before we go too fast. You know, she was a known box jumper. Known as
that.
Known, but listen, now, we hear so much stuff about Frisco. Okay. And it was I said it I spoke on it on a previous show when I was saying that a lot of dogs that everybody thought was coming off Frisco was actually coming off of he was an 8-time winner, man, and Tom ended up with the dog, you know, and they were saying like the like the first 4 dogs, they say Frisco was like showing those same tendencies that his mama was showing was in Frisco. was in him. And might have no. What happened? They said he was saying the first 3 or 4 breedings off Frisco, those dogs were turning out like that there. And allegedly Tom, acquired another dog and started running those dogs up under the flag of Frisco. And just that fast, I just had a brain synapse, and the dog is on the tip of my tongue, and I can't even think of it. But dang, man, Romero's China girl, ain't that something? Damn. Wow.
My partner told me he'd never breed that raghead dog into no rags dogs again, because that's all they made. Straight curs. They made rank curs, not
Raghead.
straight curs. They made rank
Let me go
curs.
What I do? Let me see something real quick. Raghead. Who had Raghead?
Boot camp.
Okay, let me click this off. Boot camp Raghead. You know what? We talked about them dogs the other day. Let me see something. Boot camps Raghead.
So Perry Como had Grand Camp and rags.
It's boot camp click. Damn. Well, I find him in boot camp clicks hot boy because Raghead is in his pedigree. Yep. Come, who you said on Raghead, bro? J.Bo? A white guy. Okay, I know, but okay, now let me see something. I got the pedigree right here, bro. I got the pedigree right here. I'm gonna show you something. I got the pedigree right here, bro. I got the pedigree right here. Let me see. Damn, bro, that's crazy. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay, now, it's a Como Raghead right here. Raghead Como June's Benny Boy bred Almonds Tina Marie. This the Raghead dog right here, a black dog, all black.
Champion Tina Marie.
Yeah, this Raghead right here, black dog. What you were saying about Raghead, brother?
I remember my boy saying never breed it back into no rags though, because they made rank curs. I guess you wouldn't breed it back into them dogs that made rank curs, but first they started off being rank curs.
That's crazy. See, this is the thing about you, J.Bo. And as far as your validation with the chat and with everybody outside the chat, they just sit back and be quiet and shut the hell up. Because guess what, J.Bo? They know that you really know what you're talking about, bro. You seen it. You this ain't just stuff that came down the pipeline. This stuff that you stood right around the walls and seen for your own 2 eyes.
Yeah, but I rubbed that dog, top of that dog head right there for over 10 years.
Raghead right there.
And dog he made some hell of a dogs too, bro. He made some hell of a dogs. Like my partner, they say he wouldn't have crossed his back into the rag stuff because they made rank curs. I think Fiend was the last one he bred to like that. They bred Fiend down to George. George was off a Grand Champion gave to Patrick's Bushwhacker. And they turned out decent like a motherfucker. When they crossed it back into them Sooty dogs with the, I think it was Trench's Bloody Sunday on the bottom side of it, kind of more like the cover dog. They turned out pretty good.
Now I do credit James Pope for one goddamn thing, boy. He did not lie. When you're talking about this blood right here, these family dogs, he say, look, you're gonna get a lot of curves. But you gotta keep breeding them. He said you're gonna get you a lot of curves. Ain't that something? And
that dog.
Raghead.
Dog produced. That dog produced a lot of dogs, bro. Let me see,
Man,
Black
Raghead.
Diamond. Okay, Romero, Black Diamond. Well, that was New Orleans Dog Pound.
Hold
Black
on.
Diamond.
Hold
I
up.
seen Black Diamond.
Hold
I
up
seen
real
when he
quick.
went.
Let me go back.
I seen the night he lost his life. I seen Black Diamond. I seen the Panda Bear dog.
Hold up, just a second.
Panda dog that got Baton Rouge. Goddamn, the Rouge Boys got cigar. Go back to that.
Go back to where?
Go back to that offspring you just had off right
Okay,
here.
let me go back real quick. This I do it like this right here because it's in there. It's in I got it right here. 82 people in the chat, right? Listen, man, I got a good thing, that I got coming up, man. Listen, real quick, go back to Raghead. Go back to the offspring list right here. I'm gonna put my email in the description box. I'm gonna put my email. I'm also go back when I edit my video, put it in the description box also, but I will put it on the screen, my email box, and for those that know me, okay, that actually has my contact, or those that know me, through my Facebook group, through my messenger chats, those that know me, how to easily reach me. Where do you want me to go now, J.Bo? Before I continue?
Go back to Raghead.
I'm on the offspring list. The first page or the second page? You got 2 pages.
You can go to the first page.
You got Romero's Panda Bear, Romero's Black Diamond, Romero's Rocket.
Yeah, go back to it.
What, Black Diamond?
Yeah, I can't see it. That's the page itself.
I'm on the page. Can you see it now?
No, I can't see it.
Oh, why did I? Hold up. Let me see. Is it on the screen? Yeah, I got to share it. Let me see. I got to share it. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see something real quick. Do this again. Add it up there. Let me see. Share screen. Ooh. Now, come on, Raghead. Share. Offspring list. You see it now, J.Bo?
No, I don't see nobody but you.
You can still see me now.
Yeah.
That's
Look out there, something coming on now. Here we go.
I was gonna say
that. Right, Black Diamond.
Okay.
That's a little mate sister brother breed. That Black Diamond dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's New Orleans Dog Pound. I seen him. I seen him when he lost his life. That Romero's Panda Bear. Forgot the little dog name. The Rouge Boys had him, but he produced Champion Stupid. The Romero's Rocket dog. We had a son of Rocket. That Romero's Rocket. We had a son of Rocket. Bred. We lost to his little mate brother in Church Point.
What his brother was? Rocket?
Yeah, just keep that list right there. All right, that BCC Chopper.
Go back. Let me go back. What list you talking about?
Go back to the long list.
Okay, back to the long list. Okay, just run it down then, J.Bo. I'm gonna just sit right here, let you run it down. Go ahead, run it down.
All right, BCC Chopper.
Mm-hmm.
See that Savannah dog? That Savannah dog?
Right.
Well, Savannah is the little mate sister to the Cottonmouth dog and the Whitehead dog. That's that. If we had Savannah, the coach Houston got a champion, 2-time winner, 1-time winner, them behind the head. That's where the top dog come from. The BCC is Freak. I seen him. That's a nice little dog too. BCC is Hard. That's who we were down from. I didn't see those. Jenny Woman. All right, I seen Jenny Woman. We went to the New Orleans Dog Pound. This Jenny Woman dog. Mm-hmm. They used to have these things in New Orleans where used to bring 3 dogs, but he used his Jenny woman on all 3 dogs, or the female and 2 males, and it didn't go 30 minutes between all 3 dogs. The Scarback bitch, I seen her mama, but I didn't see Scarback. This black cat dog. This black cat dog come from down from Gracie. Gracie was off from Mr. President's champion slip to the Rainy dog. There was half sister to the Bucking dog I had. The black dog shows also had Butter, and the Little May Butter beat the boys in New York. Snakehead. Snakehead was a bad motherfucker. That was a 50-some pound dog. That poster went into the beast with him. Chance, that was Little May's sister brother. We had dogs down from Chance. JoJo went down on Gaffer. See, this Motorhead dog, that's him back to Radhead, back to his daughter. That's the Rainy stuff too. And he produced a champion bitch. You know, she got took in the race. This Donnie Lake J, Miss Elliott, she was some pure corn stuff from Mr. Corn. I never seen Mr. Corn. But we had dogs down from Little Mace to this boot up a shut up dog. That's my partner, boot up a shut up.
Yeah.
They bred it to the Conquer dog and got I think that champion Jermaine dog come from down there. I seen Arrowhead. The Pocahontas dog, Kimber's Pocahontas. They got that BA dog.
Yeah, right over here. Kimber's Pocahontas.
2-time winner out of that dog. A fucking name is. I seen them dogs. Airhead. I lost to a son of champion Brute. One of them dogs out of Airhead to the Cottonmouth dog. I seen a lot of these dogs, bro. Darlene. I seen Darlene beat Baby in New Orleans.
All right.
Against Big June.
You say,
reason I remember Darlene because they said Big June had never beat nobody in his life. And I went into Big June right after they lost to Darlene, and Big June whooped my ass.
Wow. What side of the offspring list we looking at now? The dam or the offspring?
The last dog on the page, that Darlene dog. I seen Darlene go twice. She won in Churchburn, and she beat Big June.
Oh yeah, Darlene. Then you got Darlene. You got Drew Ragra, Ain't No Ways Technique, Blade, BCC's Blade, Big Lou.
Oh, they got more.
Yeah. You got
Blade dog.
Yeah, BCC.
I had a son of Blade. They bred Blade to the Golden dog that I had. They lost the BTO with him, like 145. The Snakehead dog, I seen him.
Snakehead.
The Chico dog, I seen him.
Okay, you got some more right here, J.Bo. Hold up. You got some more right here now.
This Mad Lexus dog, see Mad and WA's Lexus.
Hold on. Let me go back real quick. Let me go back down real quick. You say
that's the last dog on the page. The Lexus dog. Go down some more.
Hold up, man.
Yeah, the Lexus dog. I seen Lexus. I think she was Lexus with Champion Fire.
Oh, man's Lexus, right? Over here.
They bred Lexus to a Cottonmouth and got Champion Fire. A 4-time winner. She lost a 5th one that I had. The little made brother to them.
Old Brenda bitch.
Yeah, red-nosed Brenda bitch.
Red-nosed Brenda bitch.
She was Brenda. Lexus was Brenda.
Yeah.
But Brenda. The bitch that in the better Cottonmouth, she was a red-nosed Brenda. She had the instigator, yeah.
She an instigator, prima donna. You say she produced pretty good? Or she was just a bad dog in herself?
I ain't never seen no touches on her. I think you got the dog somebody. I ain't never seen no scratches on her. It's going to make me laugh for that.
Right. Okay, now.
But I know her daughter was Champion 5. She won 4.
Okay, as a matter of fact,
I lost her 5th one. As a matter of fact, I had her for a while.
Lexus right here, and her daughter, daughter right here. She had where is that? See him? She had dead end kennels, 2 shoes, 2-time winner, Madden baby girl, Madden MRA's baby girl. No, she's not showing up in there, but like I say, hey, this online pedigree, y'all. But look now, damn, hold up, Jay. It's one more page. I don't know how long it is, but it's one more page right here. It's more dog. They bred the nuts off the goddamn dog. And the dog got 2 pages. If it take, I'm trying to tell you, man, look. the more you breed your best stud dog outside your yard, in 20 years, the weaker his blood gonna be. Okay, yeah. Now he got BCC Thunderhead, Dominique Solo, Dominique Jason.
I seen Thunderhead and I seen Arrowhead.
See, man, y'all check this out. Let me slow down a little bit. Y'all. Hold up. Let me slow down just a little bit. Y'all notice this right here. Look, J.Bo.
Hey,
look, boy, I give you props. Ain't too many people, man. There. Bama goes. SBO. Millstone. How many people you know on any given pedigree? And y'all know the record show. Just go back and, man, look at the result and just dig into my archives. Me and J.Bo. Ain't too many people, man. I'm telling you, man, when you put up a pedigree, you put up an offspring list, and you go to naming dogs that he's seen with his own 2 eyes down that offspring list. Seen them. J.Bo, you a bad man, boy.
I'm just in that area. I was real close to them.
Yeah. Wow.
I used to be around here when they formed boot camp. It used to be Public Enemy kennels.
Derek Derek 57 say, J.Bo, you was right when you said most of the people who had the grand champion boomerang blood were old. I went to Church Point to breed the Kelly's alligator.
Nah, check this out. This Kelly man that he talking about, his name is also Jack Kelly. And they used to call him a nobody motherfucker. All the Cajuns, all the white people around that area used to call Mr. Jack Kelly a nobody puppet selling motherfucker. So we went to Mr. Jack's house one day, we were talking to him, and I asked him about, did you hear what some of these people be saying about you? He told me that he didn't really care because he was just telling dogs, So he asked me what I had, and I told him I had some Jeep Red Bar stuff. So he called me and told me, well, I just got some Jeep Red Bar stuff. We went in his backyard to look at his dogs. He told me, well, here go the male right here. Well, the male was 9 months old. So we went to the other cage, and that was his bitch. She was pregnant. Well, she was 11 months old. So he said that was his Jeep Red Bar stuff. Those dogs turned out to be machine gun killers. So I kind of got that same perspective on them that maybe the people was right or what they were saying, So I used to hear already in the fall talk about Mr. Jack like he was poor white trash. Now this poor white trash talking about poor white trash. So it came down to where my partner Iron Power, we went to his house, Mr. Jack's house one day, and he said he was gonna buy some dogs from Mr. Jack. I was like, man, you sure you know what they be saying about that motherfucker? He's like, man, let's go. We went to Mr. Jack's house. Mr. Jack sold my Iron Power dog. We come back. Well, my boy didn't like it. So we went back to Mr. Jack's house and told him about it. Well, Mr. Jack told my partner, well, Samuel, why did you tell me that's what you wanted? So we come back. He told my boy to come back. about 2 days that he was gonna have something for him. So when we went back a couple of days, picking that bitch up, it was some of that bullshit, some of that bullshit stuff. And actually, it was a hell of a fucking dog, bro. He went back and got another one. It was a hell of a fucking dog, bro. He used to have these dogs in his backyard, 25, 30 of them. You see, it was for some guy that used to help him clean his yard. And you can let old boy keep his dogs there. All of them was some sorrow stuff. So, Mr. Jack had sorrow stuff. Mr. Jack had Bennett stuff. Mr. Jack had Whack-and-Spack dogs. And he had some other stuff that was down from the boomerang stuff. So, this lady in Mississippi had...
Hold that thought one second. Hold that thought.
Champion.
Hold that thought once. Let me get this call real quick. Never mind. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
So they had this lady in Mississippi named Michelle. She had Trill Hills Grand Champion Bull. She beat the Deacon. She beat Black Falls. She beat Carl Mills. She beat the son of Cardina Shawty. She beat Pistol Line Kennels. And she beat Bogan them with that Red Man dog off of Red Man and Tutu. So they brought Bull out again. He was defeated by Pistol. Now he's Grand Champion Pistol now. But Grand Champion Pistol comes from Mr. Jack Kelly. All these people that were saying Mr. Jack ain't had shit beat the motherfucker that they was claiming was a bad motherfucker. So you should have seen all the cages over there breeding to Mr. fucking Jack all of a sudden. I'm talking about you couldn't even get on this fucking front porch while all the motherfuckers running over there trying to breed and get dogs now. Mr. Jack told me, I told you, Bo, ain't nobody shit until somebody wants something from you. Ain't saying that's up. Now, all these years I ain't had shit. And the same motherfuckers that said I ain't had shit. Now, I'm over here got a waiting list with these motherfuckers trying to breed to my dog because the Pistol dog come out for me. He said he was charging the bitches a call there too. I used to go to Mr. Jack's house, bro. These boys from where I'm at. He was kind of old, bro. He used to have dogs scattered out in the yard. He was to where loose puppies. The way them boys used to ride to his house and steal his dogs, bro. Before he could get up to come to the door to see who that is at the door, they done stole a whole litter of puppies from him, bro. They was fucking over him bad, dog. But he didn't have shit. And he wasn't nobody. And then all of a sudden, when the Grand Champion Pistol dog beat Grand Champion Bull, these same motherfuckers that said he wasn't shit was over there, had their best bitch, had their champion bitch over there to breed to him. I used to look at them motherfuckers like, ain't that some shit? And he say, well, now ain't nobody shit until somebody wants something from me. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. Better believe it, y'all.
But he's got dead and gone now, bro. Just go over there and talk to him, bro. Just sit down and talk to him. Just listen to how he used to talk about how motherfuckers used to talk about him and shit. Until somebody wanted something from him. And all of a sudden, he was Mr. Jack Kelly then.
That's crazy. Let me say this real quick before you continue. I studied a lot of pedigrees, man. I tell you, man, sometimes I get pedigree drunk, man. So I have to lay off, man, for a while. But, I've been seeing a lot of, good dogs. And I would see the J. Kelly name behind it. And I was always thinking that it was our Jack Kelly, the Journal Jack Kelly. And that was the Jack Kelly that, matter of fact, who said that? Who
he was in church front.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
I think that was church front.
Yeah, Derek. Yeah, Derek. That's right, Derek. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for the information, bro. Now, like I say, man, hey, you getting history right here, man. I'm telling you, man, this history right here, man. And man, J.Bo bringing it to you. He just telling you how it is, how it went. You know, it's crazy, man. That's crazy. Wow.
Ain't nobody respected that man, bro. Until that dog beat Grand Champion Bull, and I mean the whole goddamn town was over there breathing to it.
Who had Grand Champion Bull? Which Grand Champion Bull?
Paul used to call him a clown. Over there, that clown. Yeah, he's just talking now with everybody breathing to that fucking clown. He ain't doing them a pill and pupping. And then when that fucking dog, the bull lost, he was the first motherfucker over there breathing.
I got to do this myself. Don't worry about it. I got it, y'all. I got to do it myself. Damn. Okay, cool. Ben Brockton, hold up, real quick. You must be talking about the Journal Jack Kelly had Mayday dogs. Cause J.Bo ain't see none down there in Louisiana, and he ain't see none of that stuff down. It wasn't none of that stuff coming down through there. You must be talking about the other Jack Kelly, bro. Because he had no Jack Kelly ain't had no Mayday dogs in Church Point.
I never seen any. He had about 60.
You might have had
60 dogs. They all was in kennels. Wasn't nothing on the chain.
Wow.
He kept them all in kennels.
Nice yard setup, huh?
Cages.
Man had a nice yard, huh?
Yeah, bro. Every dog was in the cage, bro. To say at that age he was that dog, he took good care of dogs. He just was old, bro, and he was. People just labeled him as a peddler, and he didn't have shit, you know, and he made us believe that because we had people down this way that had dogs from him too. But actually, if he had what you wanted, he had to know you for you to get it, you know. Just like you told me one day, dog, ain't nobody shit until somebody wants something from you. And that dog beat that Grand Champion Bulldog, bro. You should have seen them people over there. Matter of fact, you couldn't even get another breed to him, dog. They didn't let his nuts dry.
1 second, J.Bo. Let me take this call. Okay, J.Bo. Okay, J.Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, man, Jack was cool people, bro. And then that dog must produce some good dogs. You never seen the pedigree with none of them people bred to it.
Yeah, Ben Brockton just said, thank you, Ben. He said there was a Jack Kelly from Louisiana that had some Mayday dogs that came to South Florida. Okay. But like you say, you know, I can believe that because, hey, everybody, Landon Hill, stop it. You know, like you say, he didn't sell dogs to anybody, and he really had to know you. So, yeah, okay. Wow.
Yeah, he didn't sell the good ones to anybody, but he peddled puppies like a motherfucker sold German Shepherd puppies. You could go to this house and buy you a dog like it wasn't shit because he was a peddler. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck who you are, dog. When you're peddling these dogs, everybody got something good, bro. Everybody got a secret in the yard, bro. You can't get successful by not having nothing. You gotta have something somebody wants, bro. Even a man that we say that ain't doing shit got something.
Oh man, what the hell just happened? Okay.
It might don't be nothing that you want until it be something that you got.
That's big facts. Damn. You know, I'm glad you said that, man. You know, and like I say, man, you know, that's like, I mean, that's sort of like deja vu for me, man. You know, and like you say, you know, and the stuff that they were saying about this man, you know, it just wasn't just the local guys saying this about this guy. It was like the heavy hitters talking down on this man like this, and he coming out.
Oh, talk about him like a dog. Now, one thing I did notice those Bennett bred boomerang dogs that he had, most of us I seen, they was kind of man aggressive.
Wow. Okay. Hold up. Damn. Let me see.
Well, I had another little partner that had dogs from Mr. Jack. He had 5, 6 dogs from Mr. Jack. And shit, all I think we went maximum with like 2 or 3 of them. The other 2 or 3 of them were pretty good, but they're big people, you know. But they claimed that this man ain't have shit. All the heavy hitters say he had shit and he wasn't shit. For the public people, I told me I ought to be shamed for going to his house with somebody.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Boomerang was the thing back in the day, bro.
Say what?
Especially boomerang. They used to take the boomerang dogs and cross them with them rag dogs. Man, they make some hell of animals, man.
I'm telling you, man. Before the Mayday stuff and the ball stuff washed through Florida, man. I'm telling you, if it wasn't Midnight Cowboy with boomerangs or something else like that running, I'm telling you, for real, man. I mean, that boomerang stuff has been around a long time.
No Boudreaux Carver. What's the word back in the day? Boudreaux Carver.
Boudreaux Carver. You remember? I'm gonna ask you something. Do you remember I'm gonna tell you another good cross, a good working cross that was working real good, late 70s, early 80s, all up to the mid 80s. You remember the Cowboy Corvino cross?
The cowboy, like the Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight Cowboy,
stuff,
yeah.
Or the Happy Jack bred stuff. Basically the same shit. But they had to be the hand stuff.
And the hand stuff. The Cowboy Corvino cross.
I seen the Cowboy Bullison and the Cowboy Malonis. But basically, them people that had them dogs, I said, but I want to say that, but the knowledge that I know now, the people that had them dogs, they throw pedigrees on them dogs, and that's what they are now. Back then, they didn't know what those dogs was. Like for instance, Grand Champion Sir Dog, Grand Champion Sport Sire. Well, they found Grand Champion Sir Dog running around in the park. He was a legitimate 7-time winner, but they found him running around in the park, dude.
I got to put it
now all of a sudden he got a cowboy pedigree.
Hold up, stop. Oh, wait.
Top and bottom.
Hold up. Grand Champion. Oh, hold up. Grand champion, sir, right?
Yeah, grand champion, sir, dog.
Okay. Let me see something real quick. 1 second. 1 second. Grand champion, sir. SIR. I'm just saying, man. True Bloods, Grand Champion, Sir Thomas.
Sir, dog.
Sir Dog. Oh, Sir Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad, y'all. Hold up, Sir Dog. Here it is, right here. Let me see. See something real quick. Champion Sir Dog. Cruel Sir Dog, 7-time winner. We be so focused on the name behind the dog than the actual dog itself. Actually find out sitting there whole what it was, and you find out, man, you're looking at me crazy, looking at people like, yeah, don't look at me crazy. But this is it right here. Matter of fact, let me go back. Let me put it up there. Nice looking dog too, man. Wow, it's looking nice. Dog looking nice. Grand champion, Sir Dog. Grand champion, Sir Dog. One thing about it, man, you know, years to come, man. Don't. That's him, Grand Champion Sir Dog right there. Old red dog right there. Reddish, old brown dog. Reddish brown. Call it red. Okay, that's him. You say this is not his actual pedigree. This is the dog that they found walking through the park, running through the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, shit. Denny Green said, David Tant said if he can catch Apple running down the road, he could have it, didn't he? Little May sister to Jocko. See, y'all forgot that. Y'all forgot when he said that. See, she was loose. You know, the matriarch of the dogs. Most of y'all love today when you talking about the Red Boy Jocko stuff. You running down the road loose. Does that take it?
That bitch run around and say he's a legit grand champion. Yeah. But they found him running around in the park.
Listen, man.
So he found him running around in the park. Where that pedigree come from?
Look, Queen Buff was running around the streets of Brooksville, turning over garbage cans with pack dogs. Queen Buff, the streets of Brooksville, with pack dogs. And that's the same dog that Tommy Walker said after, you know, hey, man, she went into a real battle, boy. A real battle. They just couldn't save her. They couldn't save her at the end, but Tommy Walker, R.I.P., said, man, he said, boy, of all my dogs, boy, he said, that's the dog I always dreamed of owning. Wasn't just like her. She was bad. And look, running through the streets of Brooksville, and I'm telling you, man, this dog that had more bottles and bricks thrown at her for turning over people garbage can, anything. And like I say, man, hey.
Now, you know anything about the cowboy dogs? Look at this dog and then go in your memory and look at a cowboy dog. That dog don't resemble nothing of a cowboy dog.
No, nothing.
A cowboy dog be short, big head,
slew-footed,
long-ass motherfucking body, short-ass motherfucking legs.
Slew-footed, bow-legged. And a little thicker bone. No, you don't. Whatever he was, guess what? You know, his pit career negates his whole pedigree anyway. What he was in the box, he did it 7 times. He did it 7 times.
And he produced grand champion sport.
Look, check this out. In the box, he did it 7 times. Okay, compared to your Facebook right now, looking at some of the prettiest pedigrees in the world, ain't did shit. Nothing. I'm telling you, man.
and he produced bonus grand champion sport that Black River Kennel had.
That's him right there. That's his son right there. An ace defensive head dog. His 6 contests went over 2 hours. Sport has more contract time in the pit than any other living dog. Total contract match time in the pit 9 hours and 56 minutes. See?
I had sons of sport.
And then you can't be breed and if there's and if what J.Bo is saying is true and factual, which I most sincerely believe it is, you know, if you try to breed,
where you see the match where he went three something,
yeah,
350, three something,
yeah,
he killed a dog in 150. He stayed on a dead dog for another hour and something.
Oh yeah, you look serious, man. You look serious.
So he stayed on a dead dog for over an hour and something. And we had Miss Sport was a one-time winner, and I had another one called Forrest Gump. Was a repeat breeding to sport on Miss Sport breeding. We had Police was another one-time winner.
Forrest Gump,
Sky,
Miss
Fleet
Sport
was another one-time winner.
Mm-hmm.
All bred to the Rascal Red Boy stuff down from Sport.
Mm-hmm. Get it down, Kennel Sassy 2-time winner.
Our Sport.
Street Fighter, yep. All Sport, Street Fighter, Brown's Cherry, River Atomic Dog, Duke Silk, Fargo's Braveheart, Duke's Tower Bank.
See Duke's Miss Sport. We had her. That was off of Out of the Sport. She won 1 in 150. She beat a dog from here in Baton Rouge. Duke's Trina Banks. I think Duke's Trina Banks. Harris Forrest Gump, but that's who you talking to right now. I'm Harris. The Harris Forrest Gump, but that's who you talking to now. I'm Harris.
Wow.
Beat RC with that dog.
RC ain't put the rub on you, did he?
No, because I let him use him, and he won one with it.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, yeah.
Called me at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to buy him from me.
Oh, my God.
He was a fucking Mr. Bourgeois. That's how I met him. And he also produced a 3 or 4 one-time winner. I kind of lost contact with the boss, so I don't know what they came up to.
Hold up. Landon Hill said Geechee Man's supposed to have 9 hours. I don't know. I can't verify it, but hey, maybe so. Probably. I don't know, Landon. Maybe so.
And they bred this sports dog, the House Dempsey.
Right. Oh, J.Bo, that man Brown just said that the same dog you talking about, said he had a sister that was bad also, but got stolen when Booney got killed.
What Geechee Man that is?
Butch.
They're supposed to have 9 hours.
I don't know which Geechee Man that is, Landon. The same Geechee Man that I talked about a little while back. A little while back, this guy just came just adamantly. He just made it adamant to come into my DM to argue me about the real story about that dog. When I actually talked to the real owner. The real owner of that dog looked just like me and you, J.Bo.
Yeah, well, yeah. I know who bred that motherfucker before the real owner you talked to.
Yeah.
And he was also a member of the Rules Board.
Right.
And my boy was a jail.
Okay.
And so the other boy
That's what he told
in
me.
the group
He told
bought
me.
the dog from him.
That's what he told me.
And actually, they're not bred like they said they're bred, but Geechee Man had never been touched. Had never been touched. I went to the yard to feed the dogs. I noticed the little female that was in front of the other male was missing. I called my partner, asked him, did he move the little bitch that was over here? He told me, no, he hadn't moved her. Actually, nobody had been there today but me. So after I finished feeding them, and when I started to water them, I noticed outside of Geechee Man chain spot. Geechee Man had killed her. So that's the first time he had ever been touched. Geechee Man probably was around 50 pounds, then the bitch was 27 pounds. So the next 3-4 days, we went back out there to really give an assessment on how he had looked. And went the next day, he looked all right. But we went back the next day, his face had scabbed up. So we brought him in. Mr. Bob kind of took the hose pipe, washed all the scalp that was in his face, washed all the scalp off, put some blue spray on it, and kind of packed it a little bit. So the next day, his face fell off. From the top of his motherfucking jaws to the bottom of his lips, all that fell off. So now, he had nowhere to put it because he looked so bad. My boy asked me, did I want him? I told him what the fuck I want him for. His face looked like that. I ain't got nowhere to hide that motherfucker. So we took him to Mr. James. He had a spot to hide that motherfucker. Okay, well, all of a sudden, him and 15 dogs or so come up missing. He said while we went to go move the other dogs because the people was coming. So they got 200 dogs on the yard, dog. Ain't nowhere in the world you gonna be able to go get 200 motherfucking dogs before anybody come to your house. So we moved 7, 8, or 9, put them on chain spots, went back to get the other ones. He told us that the people had came. Now, out of these 200 dogs, they're going to pick through 16, 17 dogs that belong to one guy. How will anybody know who belonged to who when the dog started from the street all the way to the back of the property? Yes, my dogs, Mr. Bob dogs, and some of the Rouge Bar dogs on. That's what they come to. So that dog got took and hid, had never been touched. So you gonna tell me that they took that motherfucker with no face and gonna work that motherfucker to do something with it, and he had never been touched?
You ain't gonna get that nowhere, I promise you.
Yeah, but it looked so bad you wouldn't even look in his face. You wouldn't even look in his face because you'd be trying to get the fuck around him because you don't want nobody to see you about that motherfucker because he was instant trouble. That's the way he look.
Keep scratching, pro. Keep scratching. Keep scratching. You see, like, but J.Bo.
Now, his mama was a bad motherfucker, bro. His mama probably was the best dog that come from Kent this way.
Who?
His mama.
Okay.
His mama come from Kent. And his dad was off of one of them first breedings. No, one of them second breedings. They repeated, Grand Champion Little Son, they repeated the breeding to get the Black Caesar dog.
Oh, wow.
And Black Caesar beat Chronic, or Son of Champion Mechanic, in like 205. So they bred the Black Caesar dog to that tank bitch to get Geechee Man.
Hey, J.Bo.
Mm-hmm.
You got cash out?
No.
Hey, get one of your nephews or somebody like that, man, and get you a cash out, man. These guys want to break you off, man, for all the jewels you've been getting them over the months, man. Get you a Cash App and download it, man. We want to bless you, bro. Want to bless you.
Knowledge is free, man.
Look, yeah, I know it is, man. But look, ain't nothing but look. Listen, facts. That's facts too. But listen, man. Look, I want to do that for you. Get somebody to get you a Cash App, man. Just have them make you a Cash App account, man. And boom, and your name gonna go right down in that description box. And goddamn it, I'm gonna throw it up in there. And you ain't even got to be on there. I put it up in there even when you ain't here, J.Bo. Yeah, you deserve that. Please allow me, from the heart to do that for you. I wouldn't give a damn if I ain't got nan dime. They ain't got to give me nan dime. But for you, get your nephew, anybody, man, your niece, anybody, say, hey, make me a Cash App account. And get that account, man. Get that account, man. Do that for me. Do that for Pro, man. Do that for Pro. And when you get that Cash App account, text me your cash tag, man. Text me your cash tag. You deserve that. I want to do that for you. Most days, I want to, one of the most humble, most modest guys that I ever met that ever came through my platform. And you deserve that, man. I promise you. I promise you, man. I promise you. You need that. For real. Do that for me, man. Do that for me. Keep it real. Do that for me. Throw your Cash App up. Get your Cash App, man. Get your Cash App. Hey, people, make your Cash App account, man, and boom, you get it. And when your phone go to dinging and dinging and dinging and dinging, you're going to know that's money. That's money. Don't turn it down. Don't turn me down. Do that, man. Get that Cash App, bro. Get that Cash App, bro. Get it. Right. Hold up. Somebody said
my boy did better with Bob Hackman dogs than Bob Hackman done with his own dog.
Bob Hackman sold his yard twice. That's the one you the one who told us that, didn't you? The game was so good to him, he sold it once, sold it, and came back and sold it again. And he sold it twice. Get your man off Joker, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your man off of Black Caesar.
See that? Land of Hill. See what I'm talking about? See how they play games with the dogs? Games with the dog. But see, listen. Hold up, J.Bo. I could have woke up this morning without you on here, if I'd have known that, right? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what you just said.
I remember Joker from when they purchased him, said, man, we was together, me and Gotham. We was together. So I remember when his old lady and brother purchased that dog from Bob Hackman when he was 7, 8 weeks old, all the way till he sold him to the Rouge Horse. I remember every bump he ever had. I remember the matches that he had. The Joker beat Streaker in New Orleans for the first one. He beat Airhead Kennels. Yeah, he beat Jarian for a second one. Jarian had matched into boot camp, and it was boot camp turn to go. And at like 2:15, boot camp dog didn't go. Jared dog came out halfway and stopped, but it was a courtesy scratch. So my boy took the Joker and matched into Jarian, and at 2:05, it was Jarian dog turn to go, and he walked out halfway and he stopped. The last one was against Airhead Kennels. And that's the first dog I ever seen him beat up my life, dog. He beat Airhead Kennels to make champion. I was there when they took him to Black River Kennels to go into the Son of Badger. So I seen the Joker whole career. They bred him to Jade. That was down from their champion Bobby Boy Jr. dog. Twice. The Grand Cavalier son came off that first breeding. Little Joker. Champion Wonder Woman, another dog that disappeared. on the cool. T Baby. I think the pound got T Baby.
I gotta take
one or two that was in the area. And my partner had when we left from Black River, that he got fucked up so bad we had to leave him, bro. We couldn't bring him back with us. So that a guy up there that kept him forgot him. He bred the fuck out of Joker. Without my boy knowing. And so he got a whole lot of dogs off the Joker in Jonesville that we never heard about, that he jacked my boy out of. But other than that, the only two dogs, the breeders that come down for him off his way was to that Jade bitch. Now they bred him to a banjo dog and got that bitter dog. Got a lockjaw. He was a pretty good little dog. He went out there. He went out there games too. But they bred him to that Jade bitch. You want to hear a little caveat on the Jade bitch? She was not cold.
What was that, J.Bo?
I said I got a jewel on the Jade bitch, the grandson on the mama.
Right.
And say she was a cold bitch.
Right. He was there. He was there, Landon. He knew. He was there.
You heard me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You remember me say she was a cold bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was not cold.
Boy, I tell you, man. Ooh.
Yeah, she was not cold. But we had a little bitch on the yard off the Grand Championship, dog. Remember Ship?
Yeah. Grand Championship.
We had a bitch off a Ship.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, let me pull old Shep up.
Stop that bitch.
Pull old Shep up, man. Grand Championship real quick. Go to Offspring list. Yeah. Most definitely. Okay, I'm gonna click that off right here. Take that off. Okay, now Grand Championship. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Ship. All right, now school teacher ship. That just ain't great. Let me see something real quick. Why do that? Okay. Okay, I got it right here. School teacher ship. Wow, beautiful dog.
I ain't seen much of the Chef stuff, dog, but I kind of liked it, bro. We crossed it into some of that banjo stuff, dog. They actually made some damn good dogs, bro.
Let's see.
There wasn't no bad dogs, though, but they were some game motherfuckers. They didn't have much talent, but they were some game ass dogs, bro.
That's what you're looking for. Game dogs.
And it started real early.
Wow. It's great to know. There's Grand Championship right here. Male. Buckskin. Son of Slim Jim. Bred the school teachers of Brindy. And you know what?
Carl was tired, bro. So that's why they crossed so good with the banjo stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And I never.
Exactly.
But they crossed damn good. They took the same Carl was tired stuff and bred it to some the rascal stuff we had. I got a big old dog called Rumble that Billy Stevenson made. And back in the day, dog, was rarely that you hear a 57-pound dog go right at 3 hours,
Okay, now I'm in Shep Offspring list. What dog you were talking about? You got Champion Shut Him Down, Kennel Shep Jr.
Riverview Kennels had them.
Okay.
I don't know if they put that on that shit. My life was kind of in and kind of fast, you know. Them boys was young when they got them, and it was touching her a lot, you know. Actually, they over touched her.
Like you say, they start off early, so you know, like I say, man, early starters, man. I'm telling you, in the hands of an idiot. Oh man, I feel sorry for you, dog. The dog.
Yeah, bro, they kind of over touched her, you know. That shit, she was no more than 10 months old when they took her to the jail, bitch. I always kept my dog at Riverview Kennels. They was at the same spot. So they ain't like what I heard, you know. I was kind of like standing on the pathway when they was doing it.
Rule Firestorm. Okay. Well, I tell y'all, man, you know what it is. Let me look at something real quick. I gotta come back to stream y'all real quick.
So they probably never put up the damn pairs online because she ended kind of early. You know, they started early and she ended early. So they took it and sold it in the ghetto because it was some white dudes I was kennel partners with. They sold it to him just like he told me. Now he talking to me now like I'm talking to you. I sold it to some niggas over there by Memorial Stadium, but that's over there by me. He told me just like this here. This dude talking to me now. He sold it to some niggas over there Memorial Stadium. He got rid of that shit. All right, well, the same niggas that he had sold it to, well, I'm in the ghetto. I know these dudes. So the dude bred it to the banjo stuff. The dude wanted another dog from him, so they gave him one of them puppies back so he could sell it to get some of his money back. So we took that puppy that he gave back to her. Well, she wasn't no puppy. She was actually of her age. And matter of fact, tell her how coincidental it is. The dude who had Geechee Man Mama, we used that bitch that he gave away to beat him that night. My partner was so mad at me too, dog. The dude who had the Geechee Man dog, he was so mad at me, bro. First of all, I was with the white dudes. They already pissed him off. And I didn't tell him that the dog that we were using was bad as she was. He didn't get a chance to bring Geechee Man Mama. He brought Geechee Man Mama, you know, that it was going to be like that, you know. But we didn't know, you know. I had never seen that bitch before. I think my partner kind of hold grudge to me that day. And I told them boys, hey, you turned off his dog. And like I had broke the code when he come in there to see me with them white dudes, you know. Against him. And with him, and nigga, I didn't know they was you we was coming over here for. There was some one man trash, another man treasure, you know.
Bam.
So Geechee Man, he come off some badass dogs, dog. It actually might have hurt him. That pedigree that he got might actually hurt him more than it's helping him because his mama was also a bad motherfucker, bro.
Only.
What?
J.Bo.
You know,
You looking at the TV screen?
Yeah.
Only. Believe that. Believe that. Only.
Like I say, I ain't shit to a nigga I know.
You everything to this platform. They'll tell you that. I ain't got to tell you that. They tell me that. You everything. For real. I mean, you that guy. You that guy. Boy, look at here. Man, look at here. Hey, Just one more time, J.Bo. You know, I like to get me I ain't laughed in a long time, man. Listen, for the new viewers, you know, if you're new, man, hit that like button, man, and share this video with a buddy of yours, man. Listen, one more time, J.Bo. It's a show in Church Point, right?
Mm-hmm.
The great legendary Floyd Boudreaux making an appearance. So it's gonna draw the big crowd.
So let me start it off from there. So we're sitting in there waiting on them to bring the dogs in. I think let me make sure champion Blue Sally was going that night. I don't know, I forgot the other bitch's name, but she was worked by Black River Kennels. All right, we waiting on them to wash the dogs. So they came in the middle of it and asked everybody to be quiet. They just said that Mr. Floyd was gonna come and make an appearance tonight. So I was like, damn, Floyd coming to the show. Right on. Or about 5 minutes after they said that, the door cracked. So everybody looked at towards the door. I'm talking about and that towards all the things on that motherfucker was his smile. I'm talking about you ain't see that bitch motherfucking nose. All you seen was a motherfucking smile and the door slam shit. I was like, who the fuck was that? Said, bro, we left. We ran downstairs to see him, and when we made it downstairs in the barn, he was pulling off from the motherfucker. And that was the second time I had seen his smile, because he came to the first one. At least I did see his hair on the first time he came. He waved the first time. The first time I seen him, he waved. He came in and he waved. He didn't come in, but he waved. I guess when they opened the door and seen all them niggas standing up in there, he wasn't about to be dad counted that motherfucker. But the first one was all right guy, so he came in and he waved. But see, when he came in and see all them niggas standing in that door, he see number that big smile.
Hey.
But then had a piece of hair on his face.
Pardon my tears. Good Lord have mercy. Hey, look.
I already fought to him over here. That's more we seen of that motherfucker. But you already had the cages talk about it.
Who?
With the Cajuns. Like the Already Fall and Black Fall. You know, Black Fall was the one who had the grand champion Texas dog.
Yeah.
They didn't respect him at all, bro. I don't know why didn't nobody have respect for Mr. Floyd to say his name so big and he done so much. I don't know why they didn't respect him, bro. They never had a respect for him. To say that when you look at these pedigrees, hell, his name and all our pedigrees, we should have more respect for that name than we have for him. I'm talking about, say, bro, you ain't see nothing but that bitch smile, bro. I'm like, how the fuck you have the rest of your motherfucking, the rest of your motherfucking face like that, dog? Like you practice that shit in the mirror looking hard or something. You know that song that said practice in the mirror looking hard?
Hey, J.Bo, hey, look, I gotta drop the microphone. Hey, wait a minute, man. Hold up, stop. Hey,
I don't want to be disrespectful to him, you know, because he's a pioneer of this shit, you know, and I don't sound like I should be saying this, you know, but hey, dog, that motherfucker stuck his head in the door, bro. We ain't seen nothing but that bitch smile, bro.
J.Bo say, look, we ain't see his neck. We ain't see his ears. We ain't see his hair. We ain't see his eyes. Oh, he see what is mine. God damn, boy. Good Lord,
Yeah, you got to hold your motherfucking head mighty high in the air to see nothing but your mouth.
Listen, hey y'all, I promise y'all, it's 3 hours and 2 minutes. It's 3 hours and 2 minutes. And right now, I'm in your gut right now. I'm in your gut on a down dog right now. I'm in y'all gut. Hey, listen, J.Bo, I'm gonna say this here, man. I got a call earlier. One of my clients had called. Install some lights on a Hummer, some neon lights. I told him I'd be there in 20 minutes, but I just couldn't resist. I just had to hang out a little longer, but I'm telling y'all.
Man, you still prejudiced?
Huh?
You still prejudiced?
I never was. I see.
Are you still prejudiced?
No, never. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
I thought that's all we was talking about was white people. We actually really haven't talked about any black people. That's where the argument come in at. When you get to talking about motherfuckers, you got to talk about current dogs to really talk about black people. And in the legendary black people, fuck, we don't know who they are unless they actually come on the platform and say this me. What we should know, we should want to hear something from these women, man. I want to hear something from a woman. I want to hear something from a dog woman.
I want Tina to come through. I want Tina to come through.
What Tina got to say.
I want Tina to come through.
I want to hear her perspective about what she think about some of these niggas in general.
Now, my ex
and her white man theory.
Now, my ex sister-in-law.
And how they handled her,
Now, J.Bo, my ex sister-in-law, okay, she was dating Hall man Tony Jackson, and she had some good dogs too. She's out of the game now, but I would love to get Bay to come through here, if I can contact her, I have contact with her sister, but yeah, I could love to have her come through here and talk dogs. She had boomerang dogs.
Yeah, but to see who was prejudiced against them, the dog people, some funny people, dog. We two-faced it. We but we're not nice people, dog. We all half we do is talk about motherfuckers, or we talk about each other's shit like a dog. We downgrade somebody when they do something, or even if we hadn't done it.
I tell you, y'all boy tell me the same every day, man. We talk, man. I tell you, y'all, nobody, Mr.
We talk about a man that we so-called say he ain't doing nothing. We talk about him like a dog. But half these dogs come from them same kind of people that ain't doing nothing. But we cherish each piece of writing that we see on the paper when their name was spoken.
And get mad if they don't see his name on the page. And get mad if they don't see his name on the pedigree.
Yeah, we some two-faced people, dog. We talk about each other like dogs, bro. Sometimes people have great dogs and we still have shit to say about, if we can't find nothing to say about the dog, we'll find something to say about them.
Okay, hold up. So, matter of fact, hold up. Paris Jackson said, hey, Pro, you ever heard of a Florida dog woman named Mary Urban? Of course I heard of her. She the one had Mayday. Took up there to Detroit. Tried to settle the land and heal them. They left them on the side of the road.
You see, I never heard of Miss Mary.
Hey, they tried to settle the land of his homeboy. And they looking, and I think what he said something at that time, man, what he looked like, oh man, I can't remember what it was, man, but what he said, what the shape the dog was in. But yeah, they I think she tried to get $600 for the dog. They didn't want him. They like, man, ain't nothing in the Motor City. Ain't nobody got nothing this big in the Motor City. They said they left him on the side of the road. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
and we probably so prejudiced against a woman who owns dogs. Half these niggas' ego too big to buy a dog from a woman because you thinking that they can't do the same thing that we do, you know.
R.I.P. Miss Jean Carpenter, man. She won dog. I think she won dog man. She won the award, dog man of the year, dog man of the decade too. I think Jean Carpenter. Yeah, she passed though. Tanya Holland, she carries a good coveted award. For her expertise and skills with the dogs. Yeah. It's some women out there, man. It's some women out there.
You ought to do that tomorrow, man. Come up with some of these women names, man, and Miss Tina talk to us about 5-10 minutes, man, and tell us about some of the prejudice shit that she had to go through with these fucking dogs, just to be at the same eye level as some of these motherfucking men. We some disrespectful motherfuckers, bro.
I will do this. Oh wow. I got to get back in touch with Cold Mountain Bulldog. I was on the phone with him and a dog woman. Him and one of his partners, I think his nephew, one of his partners. One night we just sitting on a private chat and she was breaking it down. Oh yeah, I got to get her. I forgot. Most definitely. But hey guys, listen. This is what Pro Game Magazine is doing for you. Okay? Doing for you. Willing to do for you. I got thumbnails, various dog, when I create a video, I go through my gallery, I go on the net or whatever, boom, boom. If I like, boom, I throw them off into the thumbnail. Listen, I'm telling you, man, look, if you have a dog, a dog that you own of the past, you know what I mean? A great dog, a good dog. It don't necessarily have to be a good dog, but just your dog that you raised, and that you bred, of your family of dogs. This is what I'm willing to do, man. Listen, man, look, for a donation, man, I will put your dog in a thumbnail and it will be permanently stamped on that video worldwide for the world to see. And if you want to put a bio behind the dog, I'll even talk about it. I talk about it. I do that for y'all. If you want the world to see your dog on a thumbnail, I'm telling you, my email address, you can send it to my email through my messenger chat. If you're friends with me on Facebook, hit me up in my DM, and promise I do that. I'll put your work up in there. I'll put your legacy up in a thumbnail. I do that there. You send all donations right here. And it will forever be planted on the Pro Game Magazine platform. I put your dog on a thumbnail, and look, hey, let the world know, hey,
man, have you ever even talked dog with a woman before?
Of course. Of course, I have. And guess what? They're so meticulous, you know what I mean? And they're so detailed, in their speech and in their knowledge of the dogs. Matter of fact, R.I.P. man. I spoke to Miss Renee Greenwood, man. I spoke to her like 3 times, in the past.
That's a show dog lady, huh?
That's Ralph Greenwood wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ralph Greenwood wife. Now I'm trying to, the game, the fraternity doesn't actually know what they're missing in her absence. The body of knowledge that she took with her. Some of the secrets that she took with her. You know what I'm saying? To the grave. She just recently passed. Yeah. I mean, she could sit to the table with the best and talk you under the table about dogs because she had the knowledge. When Ralph died, she had the stud books. She had the history, and she brought it to us. She gave it to us in piecemeal. Boop, 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 boop. you know, like I say, man, I was getting the Gazette since I was 14. I'm 55 now. See, and through the years, I'm telling you, man, you know, if you really want to see some of her best body of work, go back to the 100-year anniversary of the American Pit Bull Terrier. I mean, the American Pit Bull Terrier Gazette, and see how she starts all the way back, and she breaks down. She break down the dogs of England, the dogs of Ireland, and the dogs of Scotland. Oh, she was a real deal dog woman, for real. You know, she walked with the master. She out there hands on with the dog with Ralph. You know, she was there. She was there. You know, yeah. She was the real deal, and she will be sorely missed. She will be sorely missed to the fraternity. Miss R.I.P. Miss Renee Greenwood.
Yeah, I hadn't seen but one in all my time, bro.
Huh?
Miss Cheryl. I hadn't seen but one, Miss Cheryl. She had the Grand Champion Bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I used to respect her so much, bro. I just love to be around her, bro. To see what she accomplished more than half of the 85% of the men that I met. She accomplished more than them. She used to condition and handle her own dog, bro. I had so much respect for her, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, I'm gonna say, you know, she might be now. You might be.
And she knew a lot. She knew a lot of people, dog. That whole fame of the day. I wish I knowed her, bro. Hey, how you get a chance to talk, white man? You got to talk to the white man. So every now and then, you know, if you get one or two of them on, then you'll hear, you know, their perspective of dogs very different than we talk. You know, they actually know these secrets, and they know more shit than we know on certain dogs. You know, we know about our dogs.
Man, look,
they know the secrets of the old timers because they talk to each other, bro.
Me and you.
Then stuff that they wouldn't tell us, you know, stuff that they pass on knowledge to them people that they wouldn't give to us. I used to talk to motherfuckers. I called a motherfucker and asked him, did he have a dog off of my dog? He told me no. He didn't fuck with that, or he didn't fuck with my partner no more. And actually, I called him to buy collars, and he didn't even want to sell me the collars no more because that's a part of his life that he left alone. I hung the motherfucking phone up and gave it to my white partner and told him to call him. And not only did he have dogs off my dog, one of them made best in show, and one of them was gamers in show. And some of his partners got some of the motherfuckers. And I say that's some shit, bro. Same kind of shit. Now the guy that I got to call, you know, you have a dog. But how you spit knowledge to your kind, you know?
That's right. I would like to talk to Miss Mims, Judy Mims, man, because right now, you know, my hat's off to Miss Mims, you know, Carl Mims, legendary Carl Mims, you know, since he's fell ill, she's the dog, man. She's shoveling, like Michael Loma said, she's shoveling all the shit. She's administering all the worms. She's doing all the breedings herself right now. Right now. On my way, bro. On my way. On my way.
I'm trying to tell you, I got to play on my side. I got the shit out. I got the what's called out here.
Okay.
Yeah. I got the keys. I got the keys and the what's called right here. Yeah, bro.
Okay. Matter of fact,
I'm out the door.
Okay. All right. J.Bo. Okay. All right. J.Bo. Okay, we back at it. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, I would very much love to talk to Miss Mim, but the lady you talking about, man, listen. Me and Red Bobby sitting up talking one day. You know, this on some historical stuff. He was like, "Yeah, man, you know, back in the day, we was in, I think, in either Tennessee, Louisiana, and we was up there, you know, at a show convention, and it was an older white woman, man. She had, matter of fact, she had Boudreaux dogs too. She had Boudreaux dogs. She was an older white woman, and he was telling me, man, like, matter of fact, she bought 2 dogs that night. Stepped over the wall with both of them. And it didn't last long. And right now today, he don't know her name, and I never did know her name. But you know, she was from the story that he gave me, man, you know, it kind of sounds familiar, kind of sounds similar to the woman that you talking about, man. Was she up in age? Hello? Okay.
So yeah, she up Michelle Urbana. She might be.
Yeah, she was an older woman, man. Yeah. And look, and he said, she came, wasn't with no entourage, but she had 2 bad dogs that night, man, and she was up in age then.
Yeah. Now Mississippi housewife, Michelle, her name is Michelle also. Now she's a hell of a dog woman. When Hot went to jail, she kind of took over when he was in jail, and she a hell of a woman, bro.
See,
I'm talking about on both sides. If you want to do the Hamburg way, she do the Hamburg way. If you want her to treat like a lady, she do it that way, or she get down dirty like you get down dirty.
Man-made. Yeah, that's fact. Miss Judy Mills.
So, but even they said Williquees be different, bro.
Who?
How elegant when she put that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want to hear about the fighting part of it. I just want to hear about her struggle.
Yeah.
She don't even have to mention dog.
That's right.
I just want to hear her struggle.
That's right, man. That's right.
But I knew it was different for her, bro.
One thing,
when she come through the time, the prejudice times of dogs. No, dogs was real prejudiced back then. We got it made now today.
One thing I'm gonna tell you, man. One thing I love about this sport right here. I wouldn't care what you is, man or woman. When you win a coveted award, it's dog man. Dog man of the year. Better believe it. Because both of us got man at the end of our names. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All these women I talk to, some of these women I don't know about Miss Judy Mims. I just know her as the wife of Mr. Carl Mims. Hope you get well soon, Mr. Mims. Somebody pass word, anybody know him, say hey man, look, we praying for you here at the Pro Game Magazine, and hope you continue, to get well and get in better health and get back out here, with us and start bulldogging again. Yes. But Jean Carpenter, she won Dog Man of the Year. That's right. Dog Man of the Decade. Yeah, she won Dog Man of the Decade. Miss Jean Carpenter. Tanya Holland, Dog Man of the Year. Better believe it. All respect, man. But like I say, hey man, if y'all if any of y'all if any of y'all, make sure you just take a good picture of your dog. The best pictures of your dog, old photos of your dog, send them to Pro. Send them to Pro. Straight up in the thumbnail. Bam! They'll see it in China. They'll see it in Europe. They'll see it in the islands. They'll see it in California. They'll see it in New Jersey. They'll see it in Florida. They'll see it in Texas. They'll see it in Seattle. Your dog. Believe that. I do that. I do that for you. In the thumbnail. Your dog right there. Better believe it. Landon Hill say women were allowed to vote about 10 years before slaves. Facts. Whew. The Peterbilt female I got is game. Who said that? Williamson's Kennel. He said the Peterbilt female that I got is game. Just no ability. And she's small. Matter of fact, didn't Grand Champion Peterbilt St. Benedict's Dylan?
Peterbilt. All time I seen Peterbilt was in Light and Gay pedigree.
Most definitely. Hey y'all, listen. My client just dropped this off to my house. I'm gonna give it a go trick this Humvee out down the street. Put these lights on. J.Bo, you been scratching hard today, J.Bo. Look, the scratch on them, and me and you screaming in the corner right now. We screaming in the corner right now, J.Bo. After 3 hours and 23 minutes, we screaming in the corner. See, this is what I do from here on out when you piss me off. Anybody. Yeah, I ain't gonna go back and forth with the bullshit, bickering, battering. Yeah, straight up, man. Just flip a page. Continue.
Yeah, keep it dog, man.
Keep it dog.
Yeah. It's like Pelican Basic, man. Some gonna like it, some ain't gonna like it, bro.
Flip page.
Don't nobody like history.
Daryl Harry. What about the McCullen Hydro Dogs? The McCullen Hydro Dogs? Where's my note? McCullen Hydro Dog. Somebody that know me, man, send that to a text, man. Say just put McCullen Hydro Dogs in the text as a reminder. And I get into it, man. And I look it up. I dig into it, in the upcoming days.
That ain't stuff that went back to Grand Champion Rowdy, huh?
Grand Champion, the McCullen Hydro Dogs. You say, J.Bo?
Yeah,
that's a bad man.
That ain't go back to Grand Champion Rowdy, huh?
But that's the truth, man. He the truth, man.
I know some of the McCullen stuff had some October Junior stuff in it too.
Man made, you late. You late. On your phone, you got a notification bell. Ding. It's going, but like 90% of the chat, and just like me, your phone buzz so much. Your phone buzz from Zynga Poker. Your phone buzz from Facebook. Your phone buzz from Messenger. But when it buzz from YouTube, you ignore it because it buzz and beep so much. You got to specialize that notification, man. Specialize that notification. Boom. When it come on, when Pro come on, boom. Guess what? You right there. How far back is the Peterbilt? When Peterbilt was a grand champion too, wasn't he? No, he was a champion. How far back was Peterbilt? Because I never really, I used to see it a lot, but I just never just say, hey, let me look at Peterbilt. Damn, when was Peterbilt from? Was Peterbilt of the 80s, early 90s? I don't know. We'll take a look at him one day too. I'm just sitting here talking to y'all. I just throw his pad up there. We'll just look, and check it out. Yeah, man. You got to keep it notified. I know a lot of y'all got mad at me, man. Over the months, man, just took me off your notification stuff and like, man, fuck Pro. But hey, see what happened? 3 hours, 26 minutes. Me and J.Bo, we done completed our scratch. I'm on your face and J.Bo in your ass in. Yeah. On a down dog. We ain't playing. All historical content. Ain't nothing. Historical content. We ain't talked about a 2022 dog today, did with J.Bo.
Yeah.
Huh?
At least.
See what Tyron Amir missed? All he had to do is shut the hell up. You know? Dude was weird anyway, man. He was real weird, man. I had a strange feeling about him, man. Hey, Landon Hill. Look, J.Bo.
Oh.
Do you know what they saying in the chat? They brought me and you to the Night of Champions and we banned through.
You say we tag teaming?
The Night of Champions and we banned through. Facts. I tell y'all, man, look. I stand before y'all, but look, I stand before the banner, Pro and Game Magazine, boy, for real. J.Bo, let me say this real quick, and I got to constantly remind the chat. Listen, you see me down at my lowest, right, J.Bo? Scratching on two broke. You see my jaw hanging off before, didn't it? At the hinges, didn't it?
Yeah,
you feel me? Look, man, bow coming out my midsection. Look, and they done put the rub on me. They put the rub on me, J.Bo. Guess what?
Put that water on you and you come out the corner again.
But guess what I got what everybody else ain't got? Good aftercare. Still here.
Put that water on your feet and you come out the corner again.
Still here, J.Bo. By myself. By myself now. By myself. Yeah. See? Just waiting on the next great, just the next great legend, man, to step through the door. Step through the door to tell their story, to talk to y'all, and to talk to me. That this is what it is, man. It's about the dogs. Before I go, man, send a special shout out, man. Going Hard Reloaded, man. Twin. Spend another special shout out, Pelican Bay. Red Leash Kennels. Special shout out, man. If anybody else I miss, man, hey, I apologize, but this is what it is, man. This is what it is. It's about
Hams to the line here today.
Huh? Hams to the line.
Hams to the line here today in Luca.
Yeah, right. Luca Brothers, Hams of the Line head. Man, where Hams at, man? Look, I got to go into my YouTube studio, man, because sometimes, man, I'm telling you. Oh, if anybody seen Reckless for Champion, man, anybody know him? Regular on my chat, man. He hit me up. I think he hit me up in a text message or he DM me or through my phone or something like, hey, bro, you blocked me. Why you block? I didn't block you, bro. I didn't block you. I hope Melvin and LaQuinton didn't block you or anybody else did block me, but I didn't block you, bro. And I welcome you back to the platform. I do. I went into my block list. You ain't on there. You're not on there, bro. You're not on there. But, man, for real, I swear, man, y'all just, man, shoot, I tell you, if you just really, really, really just try to at least not 100%, 1% of understanding of the work that I put in to try to bring y'all guys like J.Bo. Guys like J.Bo hard to find, to even willing to even talk to y'all. That's real. Straight up. But he's here. Look. J.Bo, how many of my shows you done missed? Not too many of them.
Yeah, man, I wish I could get some of my partners on. I got some people that really know some shit, bro.
Listen, in time, J.Bo, listen. Everything don't happen in one day.
It's hard for them,
I want you to get your white buddy that came by the house that day and was talking about, oh wow, I want him.
Yeah, he in jail, man.
It was just doing a little counting time or something. Was he getting out?
Yeah, man, full of that shit. Then getting them dogs back to the floor, moving them, and ran off the motherfucking road in Mississippi. Full of that shit. And when he woke up, he turned around and went back to where he come from. Fucking people pulled him over and shouldn't have something in his pocket, man.
I tell you what, don't even worry about that. He ain't got long. He'll be out in a couple of months. When he get out, you run down on him and say, look here, man, look, Pro and the fam, we got something for him. All he got to do is just come this way. Yeah, we'll help him out. Just come this way, man, break bread with us. Tell him come on in. Yeah, come on this way and break bread with us, man. Break bread with us. Break bread, man, and we'll break bread with him. As simple as that. Well, y'all.
He just some crab dogs. He got crab dogs. Back for Mr. Crab died.
Mm-hmm.
But the crab was trying to get some of his dogs back from him.
Hey, man, listen.
And he the Eli man. He loved that Eli stuff.
Got to have them. I got to have
They got some Eli dogs out there that's worth something. He know where they at.
See?
And he gonna hold his tongue about you, motherfucker, if he got something to say about you. Only right friend I have.
You tell Buddy when he get out, man, hey, you know, listen, come on through, man. We got him. We got him. We got him. You know, listen, good information, man, you know, and just sit back, you know, just give us some real history. Put them on the pages. We'll flip pages right along with them.
You start talking, you ain't gonna have time to get a word in. Goddamn, you ain't gonna stop talking.
Look. Listen, I did learn this right here. Your ass get locked up, they take your ass off. First thing you step off that bus, first thing come out their mouth, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Going medical, on the wall, no talking, see? So the discipline aspect of just sitting back and listening, I have no problem. Just along with the chat. All right. Hey, DP, see, already asked for J.Bo cash out right now, see? But don't worry, J.Bo gonna do that. He gonna get his nephew, his brother, his niece, or somebody. They're gonna make him a cash out. They're gonna make him a cash out. See? They're gonna make him a cash out. They're gonna make J.Bo a cash out. Yeah. But damn right. Tell brother, come on through. Come on through, man. Come on. This is a multi-million dollar sport. Beyond contrary belief. Multi-million dollar sport, man. Tell the people come through here and get some of this money, man. For real. Come on through. Come through, man. Come through, man. Look, if he want to talk, man.
And say, bro, it'd be surprising to me when I talk to him, bro. When I just talk, bro. And I've been with this motherfucker for about 10, 12, 13 years or so. And it's just amazing to me, bro, about how much fucking shit he know, bro, about current shit. Just because of the knowledge they share between each other and they don't give it to us. You know, they tell each other the truth, dog. They tell each other the truth about their dogs. We don't get the same knowledge as they get.
Check this out. Tell him that when he come, when you talk to him, look. On my show, if he won't, he just go up to J.Bo homeboy, straight up like that. I ain't even got to know his name. See? Hey, we ain't got to know his name. If he want, if he got a nickname he want to go by, just lay it out for him, man. Hey, ain't no harm. Because he already know what the show. This is all we doing, man. Authenticating fictional accounts. That's all we do. That's all we do. That's all we do. And
you got plenty of receipts too, dog.
They want to tear my head off about that, man. For real. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it.
I probably was kennel partners with him, maybe for about 3 years, maybe 2 years, 2 or 3 years. I know in that little short time. As a group, we'd be Randy McCullen, the year that he made Dogman of the Year. One of else, a dude named Nick had a 4-time winner in Mississippi, one of our RC close partners. And that Nick, shout out to you, Nick, if you're listening, you're a hell of a dude, bro. Got a chance to meet Thomas Smith and shit. A couple great people, dog. Got a chance to even meet Rocky. And Rocky wasn't doing nothing, but I know his story, you know, the guy that got the dog from Thomas Smith as the investment. I can say, dog, that guy made one of the best investments that I know of, dog, when he bought the dog from Thomas Smith out of Hunter Red to Turbo. He said he lost his job and he didn't know how he was going to make no money. So he went and bought the dog from Thomas Smith out of Red Man, out of Hunter Red to Locks Turbo. Say he borrowed the money from his mama. To sell puppies. Ain't that some shit, bro? And he was very successful, dog. And I'm talking about, and he was selling good dogs, bro. They had the bottom side of the stuff was some Lost Billy stuff. They had dogs were just like mine. The same way. Yeah, I had Lost Billy stuff. On different, I had the Rascal stuff on the bottom part, but he had more Jeep stuff, but it was first cousins to my dog that he was selling.
1 second, J.Bo. 1 second. Let me put you on pause for a second, brother. 1 second. Hello? Hey. I come check on you. And make sure you're doing okay, okay? All right. All right, J.Bo.
Oh, yeah. They was also friends with Jerry Wilder, bro. That man got a hell of a story.
Wow. Amazing.
Mr. Turkey. No, Turkey used to run them shouted cowboy dogs. And LT had a son of Shouty. That was a 2-time winner. LT Shouty. I tried to meet Mr. LT. Doing boys. They was getting dogs from Florida Boudreaux.
That's right.
Director from Florida. Coming back and we was looking at him, you know, so.
I called Joni. Bert Sorrell's ex-wife. And talked to her on the back street in a little bit, and see if she's willing to come on and impart some of her memories and some of her knowledge of the dogs. I do that. Yeah, you know, this is not just, you know, it's a sport dominated by men. But look, a lot of the men that's dominating the sport, they can't do it. They tell you they couldn't have did it without a good woman behind them.
Damn, Jonah made Dogman of the year '96.
Come on, man, I forgot about her. Of course, yes, man. That woman sharp as a brand new Ace Hardware tag.
And so at first we thought she just had the sidekick dogs. That was the show dogs. Until my partner came on and said, no, she actually had Bert shit. When Bert was in the hospital, she took a picture of her own dog she wanted. So actually he had more better shit than Bert had at the end.
You know, between her and Madison Parker, you know, they had good dogs. You know, but see, I really, I'm gonna call her and talk to her. Because, you know, I hate, you know, like every time her name popped up in the recent past, it always had been up on a negative light, like she did Bert wrong. But, you know, hey, you know, I wasn't there and I don't know the full story. But if I can get her to come on, she's gonna tell you how it is. She's gonna tell you how it is.
I want to do the color. I want to do the color of her dogs changed in it.
What, the black?
I mean, we went to the birdhouse. I tried to count it. Maybe 70 dogs at his house, including the puppies. Well, maybe a little more than that.
She got a lot of.
He didn't have no black dogs.
She got a lot of black.
He didn't have any brindle dogs. Actually, everything was red or buckskin or reddish buckskin.
Or reddish brown, yeah. Matter of fact, you know, she got that family on her yard too, but it's been a lot of black and tans popping up.
Yeah, and they had black and tans. He had a few black and tans. But that's all the color dogs he had. I remember going in the house.
Was a Zuma black and tan?
He let us roll a couple of them dogs. And I asked him, did he get any brindles? 3. My motherfucking face just as hard as he could fucking laugh, dog.
Say what?
Hey, man, laughed in my motherfucking face just as hard as he could laugh. Like I had said some of the funny shit that he ever heard of. When I asked him to do his dog throw in the brindles.
Paris, actually he called me and asked me, you know, he had ran into something and asked if he could move it towards the end of the month. You know, towards the end of the month. Yeah. Look, let me see something. Let me look at my forehead.
Hey,
No, it ain't sweating. You know, I don't sweat nobody for no interview. You don't know that. I don't sweat. I just let it happen. It happens, it happens. It don't, it don't. You know, it ain't gonna make me a break.
33 hours. That's a red bag.
You know, but yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Well, J.Bo, listen, man. Hey, at 3 hours and 44 minutes and 55 seconds, okay? Me and you stand in the corner. You know.
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, check this out, man. Before I go, let me give y'all this right here. Before I go, Man Pro is always giving y'all something. We were talking about the Corrado dogs. This is recent right here, y'all.
No, it's recent.
For those that know, Team Crows, okay, champion Arciano. After losing game, the limited edition is Grand Champion 12 gauge. I'm looking at him right now. I see why they called him 12 gauge too. Good Lord have mercy. See? But like I say, man, this ends another exciting edition of Pro and Game Magazine. See? Yeah. You know, this is what we do. And this is what it's about, man. You know, just grabbing good information, man. Taking good information, you know, assimilating information, you know, and putting it to work. Knowledge is nothing if it ain't useful. You know, anybody can walk around with costume knowledge on their neck. But useful knowledge, man. Useful knowledge is very, very, very important, you know, in this game. So with that, man, you know, hey, I wish y'all the best. You know, I appreciate if you hit the like button before you leave. Any new subscribers, man, that, you know, just happen to stumble in on the channel, man, you know, hey, feel welcome, man. Subscribe, leave your comments, you know, in the comment box below. You know what I mean? And this way it is, man. This way it is. I'm just a slice. I just represent a slice of the whole pie. You know what I'm saying? I just represent a slice of the whole pie. You know, there's other platforms out there, man. You know that has good content. You know, but hey, all I know is what I do. You know, I can't speak for nobody else. But this is where it's at. J.Bo, man, once again, the chat salute you. I salute you. And man, look, and I appreciate your availability, man. And your willingness to come speak to these guys, you know, and speak to me. Well, if I didn't have to go do this, man, boy, we sit here and talk, and look. And I know as you talking, man, you know, like you tell me when we first started talking, you were like, the first interview when you came on, you was like, there's so much stuff, I forgot a lot of stuff, but it coming to me a little piece at a time. But all it takes is for somebody to put something up in the chat, and man, either you done spilled the beans or you done dropped the knowledge on nearly every dog anybody done mentioned coming through this chat, hands down. Every show you done been on, hands down, and then you ain't talking about from hearsay, you talking about from an eyewitness account, and that speaks volumes. I promise you that there. How big of a receipt can that be? We hunt kennels. We hunt. How big of a receipt can that be? What more do you need? What more do you need? See? What more do you need? I'm not raffling off no puppies. I ain't doing none of that, man. No, man.
Yeah, no, dog, I would never speak up on nothing that I heard.
Look, man, I'm not trying to sell Chinaman dog harness to you. I ain't finna do that. 2 times, 20 times. I'm not trying to sell Geechee Man Brew travel box to you 15 times. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. And I'm not trying to put a roof on J.Bo house. You remember that, J.Bo?
Yeah, so I you thought that nigga roofed it out. But I can tell you what I could do. The next time we speak to Geechee Man, I'm gonna call my partner where he come from and let him get his words in. The dude who bred that motherfucker, who sold that motherfucker, who didn't know that he was missing like he was to make U-turn. I can let him spit some knowledge on him, and he'll tell you exactly what he was.
Yeah. How many times Honey Bunch Kennel was sold? Landing here. How many times? See what I'm talking about? See? You buy, yeah, and I don't know, man. We come into society now where, we enjoy being, we enjoy being screwed over. Know you're being screwed over and enjoy it. That's beyond my scope and beyond my understanding.
Honey Bunch must have been a dog with only one in the litter, huh?
Yeah. You know how they do, you might not be familiar with it, J.Bo. Recently it's been a fad, all the old school rappers, all the old school R&B acts and stuff, they got what you call verses on YouTube, where they get up on the stage and do their best hits, the verses, verses. I'll smash Fat Bill in the verses. I'll smash him. I'll smash him in the verses. I'll smash him in the verses. Verses. I'll smash him in the verses. Derek Robinson. I'll smash him in the verses. I'll smash him in the verses. You see? While he's sitting over there talking about shooting me up at a dog show, him and all them boys, see, that's what they want to do anyway. Really, they want to see me hanging from a tree. Really. Really. With that, let me go. J.Bo, love you, man. Peace out. Holler at your boy when you get out of jail, man.
That's right, man.
Holler at him. We're going to get him off in here. Versus. See? Versus. With that, another edition of Pro Game Magazine. 85 people in the chat. You just made my day, man. With that, man, love y'all. Peace out, man. Pro Game Magazine. Another episode, another edition, close out.